Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today because I most certainly am. I am ready to get back into some more Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie. I hope everyone else is ready to join me in doing so. Between last stream and this one, I did do some Reverie Corridor. Not all that much, just wanted to get some more Phantasmal Shards, so I did mini missions and stuff. Tried to avoid leveling up. So doing pretty good. Last time on stream, we ended by kind of kidding out Noelle a little bit, just getting her kind of all set with how I think her things should be. I don't believe, so in Reverie Corridor, I guess I did get some better things, so I will put those on. Didn't get any more petrifies. I could put another poison 2 on. Swordbreaker is the fire one. Got Swordbreaker 2, so let's put that on. I also did get like her double Falcon 2s. I didn't get her a better jacket or anything, but yeah, she's doing pretty good. And got another gladiator belt, which is pretty nice. Gladiator headband. So those will be useful when I get to the point where I need to start making the best versions of things. But yeah, overall, doing pretty good. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Yeah. So last time on stream, we finished Lloyd's route. Or no, not Lloyd's route. We finished Reen's route. There we go. That's the right one. And yeah, that one had some interesting stuff. We got Antag, Protag, Reen. We got basically Demon Reen coming in. We have Mecha Mishi or Mecha Mischneider. Giving his life.
Real sharp on your
up
new
in the
bike.
sky. Yeah.
Darn right I did. It's a pretty fancy upgrade from the bicycle, huh?
Bicycle?
No problem. You should take a ride on one sometime. Nothing beats the feel of the wind while you're zooming down the road.
Maybe I will, but only if you show me how it's done.
Please do. Okay. But yeah, so I am going to be playing through Lloyd's route. And yeah, Reen's route really gave some ideas as to like things that could happen. All things considered, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm worried now about I'm worried now about Lloyd because of all the interesting, odd things that seem to be capable of being done. Look at Lloyd just back their hands on his hips, like, yeah, look at me. Like I'm legitimately concerned and interested about where this path is going to go, just because it can go so many places right now, and I am oh so worried. Go. Let's do that. I want to make sure I at least try to get a status out on each of them.
Gotcha. It's my turn.
Damn it.
Payback hell. I'm going in.
0 arts, Galleon Fort, sure. Easy enough. Yeah, but unfortunately ours are not.
Fire. I'm going in.
Dang, this is aircraft. Could have taken that. Oh well. Not a big deal. But yeah, I additionally what I did was
I knew we'd get so lucky.
as I said, I went through the EDF stage up ahead. Exactly, let's make our way to the ridge for the infiltration points. Yep. The place where we rappelled down all those years ago. I went to the Reverie corridor, did some things there. Got some bonuses. I unlocked some more enemies in Pom Pom Party, so I'll probably do those as well. There they are. And they're armed to the teeth with that new sold-out model, too. This must be where they're gathering all of their forces like we thought. We should keep moving. Now I'm even more worried about the others. Same here. Good thing that they can't see us. Even in their nice robots. We'll be able to reach the old mine shaft if we climb down here. If only we could use it to exit next to mains like we did a few years ago. If only, but that route was blocked off by a cave-in last year. Still, we can access a maintenance passageway that leads into the tunnel from here. Now let's slip past the soldiers and soldados without being noticed. It's worth a shot. Let's do this, Noah. Let's do it. Okay. Investigate. Descend. Go into the tunnels. Rappel down. Okay. Time to go to mains. Oh, they don't let me explore. They just take me right to the tunnel. Damn. Wow, that's really close to the mouth of the tunnel. Yeah, I was worried we were going to come out in a bad spot. Me too, but things worked out perfectly. Managed to slip in right behind them. Now we just have to make it to mains. Right, let's stay on alert as we make our way through the tunnel. Yeah, we don't want to get all sneakified, sneak attacked.
They're right there.
Here's our shot.
Yeah, boy. Okay, spike jeller, tail jumper. Terrific smile. Okay, no, let's do that. Because I need to do this. A formerly aquatic monster with evolved wings, it has a hard shell and pierces enemies with its sharp-tipped tail.
I'm going in.
And then, well, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do electric
An opening.
Whole bunch of status ailments. Make it nice and easy to do.
There.
Tail jumper. A small monster with a distinctive tail that it uses to bounce non-stop. The force of its spinning attacks are nothing short of a miracle.
Right.
Zero order.
I'm going.
There we go.
It's my turn.
Engaged. Fire. An opening.
There.
So many status ailments. It's not even funny.
That'll do it.
That'll do
I
it.
know my back's always covered when I'm working with you.
That's just how I operate.
That'll do. That'll do. Okay, so Brave is almost at the next level. That'll be good. Good. God, just
Ready to go.
Mains, Crossbell. Just in case you didn't know. Just in case you didn't know the two cities. Oh, yeah, there's the path down to the other temple shrine. Damn it! Archaisms. Patrol units. We need to take them out before they give our position away to the EDF. Right. Let's make this quick.
We won't lose.
Vivant Liz.
Next set and launch. An opening.
There. It's my turn.
Okay, froze that one, so that's good. Yeah, let's do that just to stay on the safe side. Don't think they're gonna do all that much damage, but it's better to check them. Small upgrade arcade, armor, missile gun. You typically use for patrols. Do I even need to scout this?
My turn.
Yes. Okay. Did.
Now.
Now. I'm going in.
Go. Okay. Battle scope. Yep. A small state-of-the-art archaism used for patrol. It dispatches enemies with large electromagnetic waves.
Engaged.
Let's go.
Engaged. Battle complete.
Easy
Nice job, all.
peasy. No problems. And that's how I envision a lot of combats to go when I have Noelle just armed to the teeth with status ailments. Target suppressed. That should keep our location secure. A little too close for comfort. It came from the Moon Temple's direction. Why guard that path of all places? Because we're gonna have to go there. I was just thinking that it looks like you're back to fighting at full strength. It was a huge load off my mind seeing you back at your old self at the camp, too. I've been a little worried about you, honestly. Oh, I guess you noticed just like Wazzy did. Sorry you had to see me like that. I didn't mean to worry you. It's alright. No one can blame you after everything you've been through the last 2 years. Citizens were expecting even more of the SSS than they were the Guardian Force after the Imperial Army invaded. Looking back, we all relied on you a little too much. Myself included. Wander under the bridge. Couldn't tell you when or why we became convinced that it was up to us to fix everything. It isn't as though we never had allies we could turn to. If anything, we've always been fortunate in that regard. But somehow, we and everyone else were convinced that it was up to the SSS to save Crossbell. When we failed, everyone accepted the Supreme Leader's narrative instead. I can't pretend not to empathize with how they felt, though. I did my fair share of refusing to accept the truth during the first bid for independence. I mean, when the CDF was formed. Yeah, when she was donning that white apparel.
I think it's natural for people to want something to cling to when times are at their most trying. We've lived through an era where our home has been stripped of its pride and taken advantage of over and over again.
Yes. Well, are we on 3 or 4 now?
And for the longest time, we dreamed someone or something was going to come along to make things right again. For a fleeting moment a few years ago, I wanted to believe the Crossbell Defense Force was that very thing.
For a fleeting moment, you know, like, I think less than a day, right? Or like a couple days at most.
Yet in doing so, I turned a blind eye to the sacrifices that were coming at the cost of our freedom. The people accepting the Supreme Leader as Crossbell's new ruler are no different.
I suppose you're right.
But they're also brainwashed.
But as someone who lived through it all before, I don't believe that acceptance is what defines us as Crossbellans. What does is our resilience. The way we stand back up and dust ourselves off, no matter how often life kicks us down. It's how we kept dreaming of independence, even while under Imperial rule.
We kept wanting that freedom. We knew it would come. Live free or die.
Our hardships have made it so we can hold on to that ray of hope, even in the darkest of hours.
Itchy. Everyone stay hydrated.
I couldn't agree more. That optimism is at the core of who we are.
We are JRPG protagonists. We must remain sickeningly optimistic. No, not sickening.
That's more valuable than independence could ever be. And it's something we can take pride in.
Yeah.
People may have lost sight of what makes Crossbell what it is for now. But if we can remind them again...
Exactly.
All will be worth.
If we can show them what it is that makes us Crossbellin, then I know we can take back our home.
We can take back
I
our
believe
freedom.
that with all of my heart. Because of you. Because you opened my eyes the same exact way, Lloyd. I'm asking you to withdraw. Please.
No.
I know this won't keep us from coming to blows down the line, but please. At least for now.
What happened to that rock-solid resolve of yours?
Hmm.
You say you're willing to give your life for the cause, but when it comes down to it, you can't even commit.
I do find it funny how when it's like the Sky or Azure or Crossbell games, they won't cut back to the old like cutscenes and scenes, just because it's like, yeah, that would clash a lot more than cutting back to CS1 or 2 for like
The
visuals.
well-seeker I knew was never this weak. She would stick to what she believed in and never hesitate. As you are now, even a simple detective like me could take you on in a fight. If you win, then you can arrest all of us on the spot. But if I win, Noelle, you're all mine.
What? What are you suggesting?
Oh, that.
Oh, god damn. Haven't thought about that in several years.
The last part aside, you were there to tell me exactly what I needed to hear. I'll never forget that. Now it's my turn to support and help you, just the same, Lloyd.
Yeah.
So let's keep on fighting, to protect the home that's always been so dear to us.
How could I say no to that?
Handshake. Let's do this in the middle of the tunnel.
I'm with you all the way, Noelle. And I promise, I won't lose my way again.
Neither of us will.
Well, I think we've stood around talking for long enough. Ready to resume the mission? We're almost at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, means just up ahead. I'm sorry. Well, 3. Good.
Here's our shot.
Let's do
Next
that.
set and an opening.
There. It's my turn.
Good. In the off stream, I did in fact get the achievement for doing
No problem.
50 burst attacks. So
I'm going full throttle.
yo, motorcycle.
0 to
So
60.
I think now I just need to get the one for doing rushes. Honestly,
Ah!
yo, fire your guns while riding the motorcycle.
Wild stampede. And here's the finisher.
Donuts. Yo, okay. Nice.
Great work on that one, guys.
Sick. That's great. I got my vehicular S-craft. Okay, let's... no heals. Okay, well... Got plenty of tier
Nice and
bombs.
recharged now.
Okay.
Bring it in.
Battle.
Engage. More enemies. I'm going in.
Okay. Let's do that.
I'm going in.
Okay, bootage.
Next set and an opening.
Go.
There. It's my turn.
You. Battle Scopia. Bootage. A monster has a confident air about it. It recognizes incapacitated prey and eats it alive, savoring the tastiest bits first. Wow, you're an asshole. Oop,
Right.
Cool. Brave Zero Breaker.
Zero breaker.
No problem.
It's my turn.
I'm going in.
There we go. Easy.
Battle complete. Nice job, all.
Status ailments are the best. Okay, Megalith Fall, 9% of HP through attacking traps, 4 CP every turn. Nice. That's what I like to see. I like to see my CP go up. Spirit
What a
Droplet.
bonus.
What are you? burn 4. Attack shot can burn enemies at 30% chance.
Who knew we'd get so lucky?
Okay, let's just take a look down here. I don't think I can equip burn 4. Yeah, because I got Kagura on. Oh wait, no, I got mute 4 on. Okay, you know what? Let's replace you with something else. Because I would rather have burn 4 here. Because mute is fine, but it's not like the best. I also need to remember that I have Lone Blade on. Okay, Voice Breaker, Saintly Force, you are. Cast, I could do an action. Or Soul Blur, give myself some more speed. Or and try to find something else. Orteage, Spirit Breaker, ADF. Would be terrible. Something a college out. I'd rather that be on someone else. Shield Breaker. Shield Breaker. Shield Breaker. Yeah, you know, let's take that off of you. Do more break damage. That's fine. That works for me. I think that's a good decision.
Stay right, you've got a chance.
There you go, Zero Craft. Excuse me. Just going to do that.
I'm going in. Now's our chance.
There!
This is it.
Good.
Great work on that one, guys.
Status ailments. Status ailments are just the best.
Fire!
Like, Master Courts have just allowed stupid
that
crazy
tunnel
builds
took
to happen.
forever.
I love it.
Fire! Ready
No
to go.
flopping down yet. We're almost to mines.
Fire! Fire!
Here's
Yeah.
our shot.
I wonder if the bullets partially they register as oh, you're hitting behind as well, as they pass through. A white rat monster with a crystal horn. It has high mana, but as it has been hunted to near extinction, it is a very rare sight.
No problem.
So let's kill it.
Next set and an opening.
Good.
There! Right.
And the nice part about
Engaged. An opening.
using the electromagnetic net as the
That'll do it.
opener is it
I know my back's
also
always covered
will
when I'm working
likely
with you.
inflict move down, which makes it so the enemies can't even really approach. It's oh yeah, they're there, but I don't need to worry about them too much. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Stay right there. Got a chance.
Go. Okay.
I'm going.
Let's do that. Give me my
Next set.
that. Bam.
Now's our chance.
Good.
There! Let's go.
Hey, battle scope, the Rockbuster. A sharp-taloned creature with a grip strong enough to break rocks. It tends to soar high to scan a wide area for potential prey.
Right.
Brave Smash.
Engaged.
Right.
Good.
Now!
Now.
That'll do it.
So
I know my back.
nothing. Status ailments are able to turn what should be relatively difficult encounters or even neutral encounters
Ready to go.
into simple nothing. It's fantastic. It's my favorite
Fire.
thing, without a doubt. It's that's probably one of the best parts about playing any RPG. It's finding a build for characters that you just like
Opening.
playing.
Right. They're open.
Now. No problem.
Okay.
An opening.
There. My they're open. No
Let's
out.
also do a rush.
That'll do it.
Get some of the rush counts up. Good. Give me my foodstuffs. Yep. There we go. Bless me.
Stay right
Here's our shot.
Two chain battle. Abyss worm. Let's do that. Let's do smart missiles. I'm gonna start with this. Because it also has a chance to just do a random ailment, so I think that's safe one to start on. Monster that nests on mountain roads. The quakes it causes when injured can bring down even the mightiest of beasts. Earthquaker.
Let's go.
No problem.
There we
An opening.
There. Right. They're open. No help.
go. Rush. Bam.
You asked. Right.
No problem.
Burn. Oops, zero order.
I'm going.
Flop that.
I'm going in.
Nightmare
Let's
ya.
go.
I'm going in.
Good.
It's my. They're open.
Now.
Bam.
That'll
Easy.
do it.
Easy peasy. Nothing.
I found a chest. Let's
Deep
open it.
Ochre. Defense ADF 400. Prevents seal mute. Stat down. Prevents KO. Revives with all HP before KO. Oh, it even specifies it's like, hey, before the KO actually happens, it revives with all HP. Okay. So I'm starting to pick up, I think, the best or close to best versions of the accessories. So definitely don't want to be making any of them at this point. Okay, let's save there. This is where we fought Shirley in Azure. One of the times. Finally see mains in the distance. Let's hope Randy and the others are still safe and sound. Agreed. We should hurry. That came from behind us. Enemy sighted. Oh no. What is Banning's doing here? How did they slip past our defense? This isn't looking good. We're heavily outnumbered. I have no idea how you managed to get past our perimeter. But your luck just ran out. We're taking you both in. Surrender quietly unless you want to be crushed just like that town. They're planning to attack mains? We have to stop them here and now. Right. We'll let them set foot in mains. Yeah, let's do it. You fools.
What do you hope to accomplish with just the two of you? Capture them!
Bring it.
Just the two of us? We're your worst nightmare, bucko. You fools. Okay, so let's do zero breaker. Get them all a little bit closer. Then we're going to do strength up, reduce
No
damage,
problem.
and we're gonna do a nice little smart missile,
Now's our
which
chance.
will inflict something on people. Wow, you hit through the blind, bastard. Ah, you fainted. I'm gonna take that zero craft, you bastard.
I'm going full throttle.
Vital
Zero to
stampede. Bam.
Why you?
Bodied.
It's my turn. They're open.
This one just loves resisting its status ailments. I'll have none of it.
That'll do it.
I will inflict
I
a
know
status
my back's
ailment on you, and I
always
got
covered when I'm
Nightmare.
working with you.
Which, frankly, one of the best ones
Polished by
to
the
just
day.
get. Rebel Shot can now be used. Ambushes enemies with a sweeping machine gun attack. Area M set. Strength defense minus S. Or down small for 4 turns. That's pretty good. Give her all the AoE abilities, please, because it's good. The numbers game really is catching up. It's too late to back down now. We can't let them get to mains. You're stubborn, I'll give you that much. But this has gone on long enough. It's time to finish. Yo, it's the Randmeister. Yeah.
Damn it!
It's the Red Reaper! Return fire!
Return fire.
Randy!
Yeah, boy.
It really is.
Oh yeah. That's what I like to see. My bro Randy.
Hell out of here.
Ambush failed. Fall back.
Bro Randy. It's my bro. Kyodai.
That was a close call.
Thanks, for the assist, Randy.
I'll say. We really owe you. You're not hurt, are you?
Hugs.
Randy?
Yo, what's up, bro?
You damn idiots! What were you thinking coming here with just the two of you? You saw how many there were. How reckless can you be?
I mean, we could have taken them. We could have gone like 4 rounds against those enemies.
That's my bad. I didn't mean to make you worry about us. This wasn't exactly a spur-of-the-moment thing. We're on a mission that was carefully planned with the others. Besides, did you really think we wouldn't come when we learned you were here?
Listen, you... Okay, you got me there.
Fuck it. Shit, you're right.
Guess that makes me a big fat hypocrite, huh? I've probably been worrying you guys sick.
Seems to be a pattern we keep meeting you here in Mainz.
So let me just say this, Lloyd, Noel, it's damn good to see your faces.
Damn good.
Same to you, partner.
Randy.
Partner. Ivo.
Randy, are you alright?
Toa! Yo, what's up? And Marcus.
Wait, aren't those two?
Huh. I didn't expect we'd run into people from Thor's here, too.
Yeah, boy.
So you've been taking shelter with the CGF. Speaking of which, where are the first lieutenant and commander?
About that. The thing is...
Let's all return to town for now. We could explain the situation there.
Let's all go have a cup of coffee. Lloyd then followed the instructions Tio left with him to establish the wire communications. They were then able to make contact with their allies on standby at the foot of the mountain path. We all went through the tunnel. The EDF briefly withdrawing from the tunnel created an opportunity for the two sides to reunite, and so everyone was able to safely reach Mainz. Mainz. We're gonna Mainz. I hope they mine in Mainz. They do, because it's called Mines. It's Mines, the mining town. But fuck that, I refuse. It's Mainz. Mainz. Okay, so what's going on here? Ah, the Der Ziegler Inn. Mainz mining village. In Der Ziegler. Okay. Oh no! Mireille! What happened, girl? She sustained several gunshot wounds to the chest, and not all of them passed through. Fucking okay. That's serious. She's in critical condition, I'm afraid. I know, but you're a super famous doctor. Can you do something? All I have at my disposal is a first aid kit. That's not going to be enough here. She needs to be operated on at a hospital, but it would be too risky to transfer her using the route we took to get here. Right now, all we can do is give her a stopgap treatment to keep her with us. The rest is in the goddess's hands. Can't believe this is happening. Of course, I'm not going to be sitting idly. I have my pride as a doctor. I'll do everything I can. I just want you to understand that it isn't much. Try and put your faith in her for now. Alright. Thanks, Doc. Hang in there, Mireille. I won't fail ya. We'll do everything we can, too. Oh. Damn. Ugh. I had no idea she was in such a bad state. Apparently she was covering for civilians during the escape from the city when she was shot. Yeah. That idiot. She's always been one for putting others before herself. As for the commander, Sonia, I think, her unit was separated from ours, too. They're currently holed up in the Moon Temple, but we can't contact them while our communications are being jammed. That's a name that brings back a lot of memories. So that's what those patrol archaisms we fought in the tunnel were keeping an eye on. Yeah, sent troops to attack it a few times now, much like they have here. That location is even harder to get supplies to than here, too. Not going to be any communications cables under the temple, for that matter. I don't know how much longer they'd be able to hold out. No doubt. We really don't have much time left. Got our hands full just keeping the town safe as it is, so we haven't been able to do anything for them. I think you and the other copter here, though. We might have a fighting chance. Hate to ask so much of you when you only just got here, but, there's nothing to apologize for. We came to help out to begin with. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we have a moment to waste. So let's go save them and make it safe enough to get First Lieutenant Murray to the hospital. We'll do all we can to help plan all the operation. I'll go double check our ammunition and supply stores. Thanks, guys. With you in our corner, we got this on lock. Go gather everyone together. We need to get to work on a plan to get through the tunnel and save the main unit. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Lloyd, Yeah, I know. Randy. All members of the police and crossbow guardian force who could attend gathered to plot out the upcoming operation. As they had been hoping to do this for quite some time, it didn't take long until a plan came together. With everyone well aware they had little time to waste, they chose to spring into action that very day. Aw, yeah. So it was that soon afternoon, with the operation scheduled to begin in 2 hours, Lloyd and friends set about making their final preparations in town. Lloyd and friends? Lloyd and co. Oh, this music. So nostalgic. Are your injuries, by the way? Ah, yeah. Can't complain. With what she's gone through. You don't know what it meant to me to hear you guys were alright. If something happened to you too, I don't know what I would have done. It's gonna be fine. You just gotta believe. So let's get ourselves ready so we can greet her again with a smile. Might be worth it to flesh out a few details with Toe and Machias beforehand too. Sure thing. Oh, okay, finally. So the next chunk of the Reverie corridor is now going to be available. Ooh. Bing, bing, bing. I think something just changed. You okay, Lloyd? Yeah, I'm fine. Can't say the same about that sense of foreboding I just got, though. Maybe I should go look into it later. Okay. So I need to go to the general store, go to Village Chief, go back into the inn, check to see if we don't got no food. Ah, damn it, they took down the staircase. You had to go right. Okay, the remodel just shows us straight in. Red brick curry. Tried it here, right? Recommended red brick curry. Luca. I'm worried about Murray, but I'm worried about the other evacuees too. They all seem really down to the point that talking to them lowers my spirits too. They're uneasy, but so is everyone else right now. I wish they'd at least try and hide it a little bit. Oh, Luca. Always. Always so blunt. Heathcliff and Mercedes. How's it going, you two? Oh, and these are the couple. Welcome back. The Guardian Force and the police are playing mounted offensive. It's true, they're planning to rescue the Guardian Force and main unit. I offered to take part, but they insisted on not involving any civilians. Still, I'm planning to at least help with the weapon maintenance until they are due to leave. They say, currently helping the mayor's wife to make food for everyone taking part in the operation. It's my first time preparing meals like this. It's opening my eyes in a way. It's splendid to hear. Putting aside our nobility to help everyone as equals was definitely the right choice after all. I'm finding that learning more about the people of Crossbow, as well as how ordinary people live, to be very rewarding indeed. And it's all more reason why I want to help them pull through the peril they're in as best I can. I agree. We hail from a nation that has inflicted nothing but suffering upon them, yet they welcomed us with open arms. Now it's our turn to do all we can to return that favor. You guys are good. Yeah. Sophia. Hey, how's it going? My goodness, it's the SSS. And you even brought Dr. Salen with you. I'm so glad you're all here. I've been helping an Erebonian that has first aid experience, but there's only so much we can do without a real doctor. Don't sell yourself short. I'm really grateful for everything you both done. Ray's held out this long because she's been in the hands of some capable nurses. That's right. I can only imagine how exhausted you must be. Take some time to rest. Thank you both so much. You'll be fighting the EDF soon, is that right? I'm sure you can handle yourselves, but please be careful all the same. Deep sleep. Wait for me, Murray. Promise I'll come back to you. That's right. We'll do everything we can to help you keep that promise. Yeah. Gotta help our friend. Gotta help our bro. He's our bro. We never abandon a bro in need. A bro in need is a bro indeed.
I can't believe you were holed up in mines again.
Again.
History repeats itself, huh?
Yup.
Don't I know it? Hate having to keep imposing on these folks, but what can you do? I don't got time to bitch and moan. Not when we got a job to do.
Yeah, and we'll see it through.
Baccarat. Baccarat General Store. How you doing, Baccarat? Shot by Earth Crusher. Ooh, interesting. It's a multi-purpose rifle that works on both Noel and Machias. That's fun. I wonder if it's going to be, like, less range because of it. Yo's toe is toe. And I also have a lot more Sepith because I have just been doing the Reverie corridor. So let's upgrade you. And then I mean, like, I gotta treat my girl right. There'd be no excuse if I didn't. Luckily, Noah has a lot of single paths, so it's not difficult to get her maxed. So that's good. So now, all the people that matter are all good. Seventh Nova, got Prerogative Wheel. Wait, am I customizing or am I buying? Strength and weapon custom. Yeah. Logo shooter, Laris. Yeah, good. Okay. Strength and weapons, of course. Let's come down here. Some money. There we go. Buy, and then I want to buy some battle scopes. Let's buy 21. There we go. 30 battle scopes, that should be good. Okay, so now we have you. So Regulus. He came in with Regulus. Increases CP obtained when damaged by 4. Strength when battle begins. Reduced delay after using Asscraft. That's not bad. I mean, I don't like it when he takes damage, but it's not the worst. Gungnir, Markumo Keeper. Damage received down as HP drops. Decrease damage by 0.4 to 2.1. Break damage up. So, okay, that's pretty nice. And what's Infinity? Okay, there. And Geo Sophia. I can recover from KO. HP regen. Reduced to AT delay after Earth Arts. Okay. Toa is definitely more earth-based, which is fine. We can work with that. An elixir. Okay, so I need much damage, increase elixir, CP, yeah. That's blue Leo. Increase damage. Do you have any Scald? Tender Minotaur's Talisman. No. Infinity. Healing names. CP. Every turn healing items. Water area. It's not bad. Gia Sophia. Yeah, I don't care about the Sophia ones. Keeper. Scorpio. Titania. EP through offensive arts. Yeah, you know, let's swap her to Titania. Because I'm going to be trying to cast with her. Okay, and then this sub one, right, because that's EP. Chances are Toe is going to be the healer, so I'm going to want a maybe cannon on her. Here's a potency of healing arts. I'd probably give a good range of things. Although, I guess I should probably look at what stuff I could put on her. Right, because if I want to do Earth with her, then it probably makes sense to do an Earth Bell, reasonably. Megalith Fall, or ooh, what's that? Oh yeah, I remember. What was that? Impenetrable Shield, right? Gives Lacrest Earth Pulse and Adamantite Shield. So do that. Then cast 3. ATS, that's fine. Shield 3. Heal. Tirtiral Curia. Tirtiral Curia. Yeah, so that's a fine one to go for. Yeah, good. Okay, Mind 2 and Holy Breath. Holy Breath would be decently good. 9, 2, 9, 3. Do we have any other stuff? I could put Seraphic Ring on her instead of Holy Breath. And put on Holy Bell. Well, I guess Holy Bell wouldn't really make sense. It would just be a matter of increasing ATS more. Yeah, you know what? Instead of just that, just do Seraphic Ring. Because revives all allies and fully restores HP. And then gonna want I'll put Holy Bell on her. Is mine as well. And Mind 3. I'm just thinking. Alright, I should probably put an EP Cut 3 on. Only because, right, the arts themselves are going to be quite, like Seraphic Ring 500, that's a big chunk of EP. Can't use it a lot. But if I put on, instead of Mind 3, if I put on EP Cut 3, all of a sudden that becomes only 350, and I can use it several more times. Adamantite Shield, here I am, okay. Attack, ticks, okay. That's fine. Keeper, Infinity, sure, that's whatever. I'm not too concerned with him. Okay, so now let's come over here. You need good accessories. Yeah, you know, let's give you more of that damage. And let's give you that. And let's give Toa. Still blue, that's ATS plus 125. Yeah, prevents poison, blind burn, sure. That gets back essentially all the ATS that she lost by taking off those other things. It's mute. And Marble Amulet plus 180 prevents mute and plus 600 EP, so that would be pretty good. Yes, 2 for no. Sorry, on someone. ATS speed. Death blow. Holy symbol. Stat down. Display. Proxy puppet. Emblem. Yeah. Okay. So let's do. Let's do Marble Amulet. So that's a big jump, I think. Damn. Oh. Toa Sans hat. Toa hat. Right along Risha. Oh, that's cute. Right along Black Rabbit. Right along Milliam. Right along Maiden Toa. Ozzy. Oh god, that's creepy. Right along Donna. I find it odd they blink. I think that's the part that really... I think that's the part that really messes with me. Hey, Amy. Right, like if they didn't... If they didn't blink, I feel like it would be a lot less weird. Sans hat. No. Characters with hats, you need the hat. I think that's the way it works. Just hats are just good. Characters with hat, peak game design.
Welcome back, Randy.
Hey, Harold.
And it's good to see you're doing well, Lloyd.
Hey, Harold.
Hi, Lloyd.
Hi, Colin. It's good to see you too, Mr. Hayworth. I was relieved when Sophia told me you had all managed to evacuate. Also, Randy told me you've been a huge help around here, Inspector Regnitz. He was exaggerating, I assure you. All of us were able to make it here thanks to the Guardian Force's evacuation efforts. It pains me knowing that Mireille was gravely wounded protecting us. I can't help but feel partially responsible. I'm so sorry. Come on now. You don't have anything to feel sorry for. Mireille wouldn't be the first to tell you she doesn't regret what she did. Besides, we wouldn't be managing to get by here if it weren't for you and Macchiato helping organize our supplies. Don't beat yourself up about that, okay? Macchiato. Love it. Thank you. I'll try not to. I admire how strong you are, Randy. Most people wouldn't be able to stay so positive when someone they deeply care about is in a critical state. Oh there, pump the brakes, Macchiato. Think you got me and Mireille all wrong. It's not like we're, you know... I mean, yeah, we're pretty close. We enlisted in CGF around the same time, and she's always looked out for me, even after the former commander had me discharged. Whether it was after I joined the SSS, after the cult incident, last independence bid, or even when I left to work in Arabonia. She never changed. Ray supported me no matter what. She counted on me like no one else ever had.
Mireille, stay with us.
Randy, look after everyone for me. I know they're in good hands if they're with you.
I don't know why she put so much faith in someone who was kicked out of CGF. Never got it. The last thing I want to do is let her down. Whatever I have to make good on it. Someone has to make the EDF answer for what they did. Oh, Randy. I once lost someone dear to me and found myself lost for a long time as a result. So I can't say I don't empathize with how you must be feeling, but allow me to offer a word of advice. Just as you care for others, others care about you the same way. Don't forget it. Huh? It's going to be a dangerous operation, and we're going to need to be very careful to come out of it on the other side. Value your life and take care of yourself. Also, don't forget you have allies. Me included. Got your back like I would one of my classmates. Yo, Machias. Freaking... Yo, Machias rolling up being like, yo, man, I get you. I get you so much. I intend to do everything I can to support you as well.
I know I want to help people the same way that nice lady helped us.
Thank you, Mr. Hayworth. You too, Colin, you useless piece of shit. You guys, gonna make me as red as my hair. But, yeah, counting on you.
You useless piece of shit, Colin. Fucking little bitch. You little screw up. You're nothing. You sad sap. You're worth better off dead than alive.
Alright, I think that's the last of it. I've been digging around the mine and dragging out whatever might come in handy during the operation. So far, I got big bags we can fill with sand, clay to make explosives. There's a lot we can use, really. Pains me to see my town under siege and feels like I can't do nothing about it. So if there's any way I can pitch in outside hauling around the heavy-duty stuff, you just give me a holler. Having something to do help take my mind off wanting to go out and smack those assholes around personally.
Gonna go and smack them. Gonna beat the shit out of them. Gonna maul them.
Amy. Oh, hey, how's it going, SSS? I heard the EDF is town shy, but trust you to get past them. You aren't just sayers, you're doers. That's what makes you cool. And wait, maybe not the best time to gush over you, huh? Let's keep out for now, then. We're all rooting for you in the operation, so good luck. Make them regret they could pick a fight with us or the CGF.
I'll make them regret ever knowing me.
Hey, Alec. I know I'm not supposed to be out of the house, but I was so bored that I had to sneak out. Feels like everyone's running around a lot over something. Man, I hate being a kid. I want to hurry up and get bigger and help out. Just wait, I'll be the best miner around one day, just like my dad.
Just like Pow. Gonna be a miner. Just like Pow. I love Pow. He's so fun.
They finally added a stairwell to access up there. Although I think it means they had to get rid of a chunk of the house. There we go. Nice little loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. Go over and back, left to right. Stand to bend and you pull them tight. Like bunny ears or a Christmas bow. Lace them up and you're ready to go. Just loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. You guys busy going over the details of the mission? Yep, I figure I'll cram right up until it's go time. Not to mention the cooperation of the Guardian Force and Town Guard will be key factors in the success of this mission. Right, the more we go over the details, the better. Considering we'll be collaborating with others and commanding our own forces, this plan is seriously looking airtight. We can thank Toa for that. Seriously, we owe ya. You're the ones who dragged you into this mess, yet you've been a tremendous help every step of the way. Aw, come on, Randy. Feels like we're just yesterday when we were still co-workers. I'm sure Reen and Yuna are working to make things right in the Empire as we speak. Now that I know Elisa and Tita are safe, I want to do everything in my power to tie up loose ends. I gotcha. Thanks for real. It was branch campus, right? Never did end up getting to go. We were in charge of the combat tactics class, right? Yeah. Though the classes were mixed, so it's not like there was a huge distinction between the students. For as much as Class 7 hogged the limelight, there was no shortage of other unique kids at Thor's. Let me put it this way. Whether in class or in the field, I was never bored. You were an awesome instructor, Randy. You looked out for not only the students, but Reen and I, too. That should actually be Reen and me. And this is pedantic. So basically, one way to know whether or not you should use "and I" is if you remove the thing before "and I," does "and I" work in terms of the sentence? You looked out for not only the students, but I too is weird, but you would say "but me too," or "but also me." Maybe "I" is actually correct, and it's just a little bit like maybe more proper English. But I would say "but me too" is the way that most people would speak. So I would say "but Reen and me too." I know you were supporting everyone at the branch campus from behind the curtains. Come on, Toe, you're making me blush here. That definitely checks out. I heard he was much the same with the Guardian Force. You know, the older brother type you could always depend on. Oh yeah, that's Randy to the letter in the SSS too. Once a Randy, always a Randy, I guess. God, you do realize I'm standing right here, don't you? You're embarrassing me here. But man, this brings back some warm fuzzy memories. Not that it's even been so long. Okay, if they're coming at you, you want to go around back. Oh, glug, 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 drink up. It's a little late to be saying this, but I really do wish I could have seen the kids graduate. Andy. It's not too late, as long as we put an end to all of this. I'll be sure to invite you to the graduation, as long as you keep being the Randy we all know and love. Promise? Yeah, it's a promise. Should wrap up our patrols. Yeah, just about time for us to begin the operation. Gotta pull this one off. Hey, Randy? You up for taking a small break before we begin the mission? Sure. I don't mind. Does the lookout platform in the back of town work for you? He was pretty killer from that spot. Sounds good. Let's finish what we were doing and head over there. Hey, what's up, Toad? Still don't know the full extent what we're dealing with. There ain't any line, so we can't break through as long as we work together. As much as I'm itching to get back out there, we just have to trust Commander Bales and the main team while we focus on preparing. I know I probably don't have anything to worry about, but we may as well take this opportunity to have everything in order, right? Sure, the plan is to break through the EDF's line of defense and rendezvous with the Guardian Force. Expect them to call reinforcement when that happens, if that ambush earlier is any indication. There's going to be a breaking point. I know we can get this fight to turn our way if we all cooperate and pull through. Good luck, Randy. You too, Lloyd. I know if anyone can pull this off, it's you. Yeah, we'll take care of it. Randy. Yeah, we'll do it. We got this. Walk to the viewing platform, you say? Fine. Oh, wow. They really optimized this place by making like a bunch of loops instead of just having to go up and around. As soon as commence the operation will cause the main story to events, this will be your last chance to prepare before it begins. I'm gonna hold off. Because I do want to just check out Reverie Corridor real quick. Because now I should have...
New information available for all visitors.
Yeah.
Confirming completion of a new stratum. Permissions now granted to enter the Reverie Corridor's third stratum.
Finally have another stratum to explore. It's clear this Reverie Corridor was made with a specific purpose in mind, unlike the one that appeared under the old schoolhouse. Can't help but wonder whether my guess to what the Black Mirror is could be right. There's just too much still unanswered. May as well make the best of the situation we're in for now. One thing's for sure, we're gonna need the experience we gain here in the near future. Reverie Garden state has changed. You will now begin exploring the Reverie Garden as Reen. Additional characters will now be recruited via gold ceiling stones. Nice. Randy, Toa, and Machias will now assist you in the Reverie Corridor. Okay. Main missions, clear 10 mini missions and claim 2 rewards. Nice. 25 ceiling stones. Nice. Got a Fen Reader gem. Gonna have to look at that. 100 treasure chests. Good. 70% books tab. Good. Third Shrine, conquer its master. Insert 3 gold sealing stones. View 3 daydreams. Can conquer a trial. Trial door, reach level 10 with a master quartz. 18 species of fish. Okay, so now we have new groups to talk to. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Crossbow being part of the Empire for a while led to the development of regional Mishies, but ultimately there's only one original Mishi and he has an aura that can't be replicated. I couldn't agree more. I've come across several of the variants in my travels, but none have the same allure as the original. Okay, I didn't realize Laura was also a Mishi head. Dressing Mishi in all sorts of costumes and accessories only serves to detract from his bewildering expression and charming eyebrows. Precisely. I'm happy you're a woman of culture as well, Laura. I never thought my contemporary on all things Mishi would be Erebonian. And I feel similarly. Mishi's crossbow fandom is much more fervent than I had imagined. I forgot that Laura secretly adored Mishi when we were students. I should get away from this conversation before I'm dragged into an hours-long lecture.
Yes? All
Believe
good?
it or not, Mishi was an indispensable part of my training, always there to soothe me whenever I needed it. I can tell Tia's passion for him is the real deal. We're gonna have a lot to discuss as we get to know each other, I suspect. What the fuck?
Yes?
Never
What
expect to
is
find
it?
someone from Erebus as enlightened in the ways of Mishi as me. This is an opportunity to go over Mishi's illustrious history from the very beginning, starting with Proto-Mishi. Yo, Blake. Yeah, that should do it. You're all set to keep riding. Thank you so much, Elisa. She must have taken some damage in the rear wheel. I guess I was pushing her too hard. It was already an honor to meet the people responsible for engineering the orbital bike. To think they'd give mine a tune-up too. Don't mention it. We only play a small part in developing the bike anyway. It's pretty crazy to think that those days we spent fiddling within the engineering building led to it being stolen crossbow years later, though. Yeah, makes me feel a little proud, actually. When we just started spraying around in terms of popularity, the marketing department is playing a huge push to get people to buy in. Hope yours will treat you well, Noelle. Absolutely, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Notice anything strange?
I'm in love with orbital bikes. The day they were announced, they're going to be on sale. There are so many neat ride options compared to a few years ago that I feel like I've died and gone to heaven. I'll try piling a sold out too. Ah, yeah. Yeah, Noelle would be like, oh yeah, I want to pile the sold out. And she'd be like, oh yeah, no, that's all for me. Okay, so... something smells great. I expect to see monkeys as well in the hoeing black tea and used to drinking coffee. We should decide to try each other's favorites. I told them it was a waste limiting themselves to just tea or coffee. Beverages should bring us together, not drive us apart. It's amazing what can happen when we look past our differences and reach across the beverage aisle to work together, isn't it? I must admit, the governor has impeccable taste. This roasted blend's flavor is quite rich. And this black tea from Libo is delicious. Not that I have much of an image for where it was produced. That happens to be made with the highest quality leaves from the department store in the capital. I can't get enough of their flavor as of late. I still have more of Dad's coffee, so feel free to help yourself. I'm a little envious of how much fun they're having. Maybe I'll join them later.
Yo, all good?
You know, it's kind of wild that coming to this place is for being some alternate dimension. Guess that voice wasn't kidding about meaning us no harm then. Yeah, that doesn't make the situation any less incomprehensible. Yeah, just think of it as a forced vacation. Might as well relax. Play around Advantage Master against me. And through the grapevine that you and Zephyr's boss had around a game and you won? Gotta get me in on that. That was more because he lost on purpose. Oh, no need to be so humble. I'm always down to class, so hit me up when you have some free time. Alright then, I will. You do strike me as someone who'd be a pretty good player, so I bet we'll have some good matches. You know, play Advantage Masters against Lecter. Well, I gotta. Okay, so let's edit this deck, because I believe I now have a couple. So Sorcerer, 5, creates a magic crystal, costs 3 mana, starts with 5 mana, beast, draw a card, 2 damage. Ooh, see, I don't mind that one. Shadow's good, but either of these would be pretty good. You would be ballsy. I wonder if the gold is meant to be like, oh, this is like a super one. Yeah. You know, I'll keep Sniper just for right now. Crown Thief.
What say we get this going?
Okay, I go first. Transmute. Sure. Allow. Treasure draw. Draws 2 cards, can act twice. Oh god. That is obnoxious. Okay. Then costs 4 mana. Let's get to work on him quick. Before he has a lot of mana. Okay. It's fine. You do that. You do that. I'm just gonna do that that to him already. Okay, and I'll leave Thief and all. Okay. That's fine. Let's keep him transmuted. I'm gonna move him there. Just keep the damage up. I'd only do 2. Just pile on the damage. Do it quick. Do it early. That's fine. Move. You have skill. Well, you can only use it once. I mean, that would be net damage. You need to use it on him. Okay. Okay. Give me. Okay. Okay, so how do I want to go about this? 5 damage to an enemy. No, I don't like that. Get you out. Okay. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Blaze. That. Okay. As long as he doesn't heal, I have lethal. God damn it. Okay. No, just have to take you out. Okay. Okay. Just. Okay.
Oh crap, I'm
Nice. Xenofiend. What is this? A burning demon that can turn do a colossal amount, deals 5 damage to an enemy attack, plus 2 to self per slain. Oh, that's really good. I mean, it's expensive as hell, but I mean, it's good. You can get it out. Okay. Wazzy. Hey, not bad. I'm shocked you counted that. Lady Luck always did have a thing for me. No, don't think I didn't see that card from outside your deck make it onto the field. It's a good thing I have a few tricks up my sleeve, too. Now you're talking my language, Hemisphere. May the best man win. Are you two just trying to out-cheat one another? Oh, didn't see you there. This reminds me that I've heard you play Venge Masters as well. How about a match? Guys has told me a lot about you. I found you rather fascinating in more ways than one. You don't say. I've heard about you from Yuna and Gaius too. I'm up for it if you are, as long as you don't cheat. And to the goddess, playing fair and square can be entertaining every once in a while. Advantage Masters against Wazzy. Losing is never an option. Okay, you're playing Sorcerer, so he's going to be having a whole bunch of magic crystals. Which could be good. Okay, you do that. Made one, that's fine. So I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna move you. I'm actually gonna seal you because I want that done real early. Okay, vanish. I'll hold that. I'm gonna put you there. I'm going to put you there. Do that. Okay, plop you there. Move you back. Okay, take you out. Okay, connect twice. I'll take that. Take that. Oh, you son of a bitch, you sealed mine. That's not good. Okay, give that to you. I need you to move. Okay. Ooh, this is good. Son of a bitch, of course you're just healing. Okay, you do that. Yeah, seal you. Oh god. You think he might have lethal or something close? Fuck.
Doesn't the
God
goddess just
damn
love
it.
me?
Ah. Yeah. That was just unlucky,
Time
I
to
think.
have some fun.
Okay, transmute, vanish. I'll swap out vanish. Yeah, more things. Vanish, transmute. Attack. Get at least some damage out there. God damn it. Okay, come on, give me another Raku. Oh wait, I should have done Raku. I should have. Something different. Okay, let's do that. That. Another card. Yeah, play that. Okay. Gonna move you there. You to there. Knock you down. Okay. Yeah, I need to keep his. I need to keep the enemy count low. Because yeah, he's gonna have a lot of. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of things. Okay, move to the back line. Okay, transmute, vanish, blaze. So. Let's seal him down. Then I could get you to 5. I'd rather you be 5. Okay, so let's take you out so I don't have to worry about you. And you can do that. You can do that. And Sorcerer's on the front line, so you don't have to worry about that too much. Okay. You there. Vanish. No. Actually. Let me. Blaze. Okay. I will do that. Because you can do 3 damage, but you can do 6 against you. So, you know what, let's do 7 to target 6 if otherwise. So, yeah, let's do 6 against you, 6 against you, 6 against you. Just keep his side empty, or as empty as I can keep it. I don't want to risk you, so I'll just pop you there. 3 and 7. Good. Can do plenty of damage. You 6, 1. Do 5 damage to an enemy. I don't like that. Because that's 2 damage to an entire row, yeah. See, that's just too strong. 2, 1. think they would both do X amount. Yeah. Okay. Not really attacking anything, so that's fine. 3. Good. Okay. Just keep whittling away at his cards. Okay, you sealed Fiefnal, that's fine. You. Okay, take you out. Okay, give me card Blaze. Let's do that on you. Do that. I'm just gonna skill. Sack one of his cards. So he only has 8 cards left. Vanish. Okay. Let's keep you up. That, get another card. Okay. Let's move. Get some big damage on you. Let's just do that. Yeah. And do that. And you know what? I'll move you here. There we go. Okay. I should have lethal next turn. Yeah. That. Move you back. There we go. Nice.
Luck wasn't in my corner this time.
Okay, Magorb. Inflicts steel for 2 turns. 7 is a 5/5. Jesus. Attack plus 1 per enemy. Gee, that's really good. Ugh. All these monstrous abilities.
Fish swimming around.
You know what the hell? Oh, hello, Reen. Hi, Elise. Well, this isn't a gathering of people I didn't expect to see. You can credit that to Zio. He does have a tendency to draw crowds sometimes. I guess you could say the sight of him was a little nostalgic, that's all. I was telling guys how Baron Schwarzer would teach me the ways of falconry in my younger days. I've never followed the sport myself. Certainly didn't expect you to have a connection with our father through it. Not to mention it's what led Rufus to eventually meet the Chancellor. I've always been grateful to your father. Not only did he introduce me to a certain someone, but he always looked out for me and staved off my boredom with the nobility when we were together. You don't say. I think I can understand why in retrospect. That has always been different than most. I'd love to try my hand at falconry with you and Baron Schwarzer someday. You wouldn't mind having me and Zio, of course. Would you? And you're not just saying that to be diplomatic? Very well, I'd be happy to should the opportunity arise.
I have to do something.
That's right, I had something I wanted to tell you, Reen. I decided to start playing Vantage Masters too, since everyone's always talking about it. I know you're a busy man and all, but would you like to play together when you have time? Of course, I'd love to, Elise. The older we get, the harder it is to sit down and have fun together. It's important to make that quality time when we can. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you, Reen. But I don't want you to go easy on me simply because I'm your sister, alright? I'll be playing to win, so should you. Play Vantage Master against Elise. Okay, so let's edit my deck. No, instead of Dulmadal, I'm going to go with 5/5/7 cast, but inflict steel for 2 turns, or I can do this one. 5 damage to an enemy, attack plus 1 per enemy slain. Right, that's just really good. Or 6 and 5. Yeah, I'll do that. Nice beastie boy. Okay, let's begin the match. Holy Sister.
I'm looking forward to our match.
That Holy Sister looked kind of crazy. Okay, I'll take 2 Magic Crystals to start. Okay, so what's going on here? HP plus 3 to target. Okay, and then that and that. Okay, so let's move you. Let's move you with that. Let's hit you with that. Let's plop you right there. And I'll plop that on you. Hit you with that. Let's get to work on that. Oh, of course you sealed. Son of a bitch. Okay. Scale. Keep you healthy. There we go. Okay. Let's mute you. Move. $11 damage. Okay. Well, I should have lead. No, wait, no. Okay, of course you. Oh wait, no, you moved it out of block. Okay. Shit. Gonna do that. Get more into lethal, so next time I get a turn. Oh my god. Vanish. Okay. Wait. How much damage? 7, 6 if target is other. Oh god damn. Do that. Do that. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, you need to go there. You do that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no. Need to get that shield off. Shield is more important than probably anything. Okay. I'm gonna plop that there. Plop that there. She only has 6 cards left. Ooh, you can just straight do 5 damage to an enemy, and I only have 5 health. Although I am protected by Power and Cell. Okay. Excuse me while I just seal you for a hot second. Take you out. Do that one for free. I'm gonna... Actually, you know, I'm not gonna move that one there. End turn. Okay. You can go there. You'll be able to seal next turn. Okay. Okay, I don't like doing this, actually, so I won't. I can't just attack with that. Okay. So this one's a bit stressful. Just given the sheer amount of stuff that I have to worry about. Okay, move you down here. Scale, seal you. Attack plus 2 on the front row. I have 3 cards left. You know, I need that. I need that little bit. Okay, you do that. I need to do monster damage right now. Okay. It's fine. You get in the front. Take you out. Oh god, this is stressful. Oh god, she now has a lot of stuff. Okay. Let's move you to the back. Let's plop you right there. Take you out. And then, you know, I don't want you to have any cards. I would rather you not. Okay, I'm gonna move you back so you can actually just use your skill for free. There we go. Okay, good. We handled it. We took care of it. Okay, that is good. That is what needed to happen.
Oh no, I didn't
All
win.
your cards are gone. Holy Jesus Christ, that was a worry. That was worrying. VM4 can fulfilled. 10 Odin gem. Okay, jeez. Any other VMs? Think so. Hey, Doobly and Fee. Yeah, thanks for the workout. You're going up against someone as fast as you would do me some good. Yes, well, speed is something both of our fighting styles value. It was a good experience for me as well. The mere idea of a bracer getting anything from training with a member of Ouroboros is ridiculous in its own right. Aw, come on, don't be like that. It's not like we didn't get to team up during the Twilight. I just want to get stronger, to overcome the trials in here and fix what's happening in reality. Gotta catch up to the boss and Sarah someday. Yes, and there are shoes left behind that I'd like to fill, impossible as it may be. Very well, I'll accompany you on this training journey, but don't you fall behind. Bring it on. Good luck, you two. Show us how it's done. Okay, so I did get new gems, so let's just come over here because I want to just check out what they are. So you got Odin, automatically analyze defeated enemies, so that's just better than Dragon, which is on her. So I guess I can put that on Risha. Where's Risha? Here she is. Dragon Vision. Doesn't really need it. And then Fenrir Gem, make more enemies unlikely to run from you. Okay. I could... Strengthen ATS, 74 scores. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You both have such beautiful hair. I'm a little jealous. Don't be. Your hair is plain gorgeous, Hallie. Hey, Altina, Lapis, using our break to have your hair combed? Yes, making the time to take care of it has been difficult, so she insisted I let her. Now my hair feels even softer than ever. This kind of thing is required to maintain the beauty of a genuine Rosenberg doll, and I must say that you're quite talented. You're even better at this than Nadia. Am I now? I do have some experience. An old friend of mine happens to love Rosenberg dolls, so she forced me to learn how to handle them when we were little. Is something the matter? Why the sad face all of a sudden? It's nothing. I'm fine, if I remember correctly. Right, she was good friends with Maribel Croyce.
Oh, would you like
Nice
to
how
talk?
soft it feels. I wonder if she could teach Nadia how to brush my hair like this as well. Oh, okay, just showing off their weapons. Hey guys, doing some weapon maintenance? Bingo. Figured I'd invite everyone to join me since I was going to give a little bit of TLC to Berserker anyway. Even orbital staves require a lot of maintenance. It can be tricky to be using a weapon that has a lot of moving pieces. So an orbital staff that can transform into an instrument in the CGF's latest weaponry here. That's not all. That S weapon you have is rather impressive now that I get a better look at it. Yeah, guess the workshop's handiwork sticks out, huh? This baby's my ass for when things get real bad. This old gal and I have been through a lot, so I'm pretty attached to her by now. You don't say. Just how much, I wonder. Of course you would talk about your weapon like that, Randy. By I admit that I have a special bond with my gunbreakers after the last year at the branch campus. I feel like they're a part of me now. Says the girl's been neglecting them and came to me in a panic asking for help with maintenance. You weren't supposed to tell anyone about that. So, a long way to go, you know. Oh god. Leg is Nadia. You girls are so lucky to have partners that you're really connected with. S is always treating me like I'm his little sister. How am I ever gonna get anywhere with them? Both them doing hands behind their head. Fellas can be so dense, huh? You're just gonna be a real blockhead too. So Swin's got you stuck in the friend zone, eh? I don't know if that's exactly your problem. Besides, things aren't like that between me and Agate yet. Yet, huh? Well, you two act around each other. I figured you've been together forever. You know what? This is a great time for some girl talk. Spill it, ladies. I want to hear every sordid detail you got. At least she's not having any trouble fitting in. Be nice if this could happen in reality, too. Hey, you were eavesdropping, weren't you? Don't be gross. Everyone knows that boys aren't allowed to when girls are talking romance. My bad. I'll be more careful. Don't sweat it. I was just being cute. Oh yeah, while you're here, there's something I wanted to ask you. So I'm getting into this whole Banjo Masters thing, right? And I've been looking for people to play against. Think you could be one of those people? Sure, count me in. I'm always up for a round. Can I play Banjo Masters against Nadia? Okay, but don't cry when you lose. Let's go. Witch. Oh god, Witch is never fun.
I'll play you.
That's just damage on me. Okay, Vanish. I would rather actually not. Okay, well, I would rather not, but you're gonna force me anyway. Flop that there. Flop that there. Go for early damage. Okay. That's fine. Okay, let's go for Blaze. Get that out of here. I don't like you having things on the field. Okay, that's fine. Okay, move. Flop you there. Or do that. Yeah, seal you. Okay. Four and mass 5 damage to an enemy. Okay, I'm actually gonna move you back. You come out. I'm gonna do 7 damage to you anyway. So let's get you out and prepped. Good. Oh god. Fire super effective against you, right? Yeah, it is. Can also vanish you if I really needed to. Scale. Yeah, okay, let's do that. That gives him +2. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Okay. Should be lethal next turn. Okay. If you do that. Actually, no, even if you do that. Because I can do that. And then I can do that. There we go.
Oopsie. I might have fallen
Reduce.
asleep
Sport mask halves mana cost for a card in hand. Yeah, she was using that, but it was like in combination with things that like weren't great. They're already pretty cheap. If I saw.
Did you say something?
This Reverie card is quite a piece of work. It can only summon me, the Elder of the Witches, but suppress my memory to boot. This place exists, but there are pieces more than anything that's probably not worth worrying about that much. Guys, now that I'm here, you can rest easy. Nothing bad's gonna happen on my watch. Sorry to keep you waiting, Lady Celine. Thanks. Oh, that fish looks so fresh and tasty. Delicious. Get a hold of yourself, Celine. I can do this. I'm in control. Meow. What is going on here? I'm helping Celine with her human form training. According to her, she struggles with keeping her feline instincts in check. Sadly, it would seem she's failed this particular test. Poor Celine. She's got her work cut out for her.
What? What is it?
What? Don't tell me you saw. I'll have you know that maintaining my human form while I hold my cat one back's a lot harder than it looks. Okay, I believe you. Settle down. I hope it gets easier for you if it's that much of a struggle. Oh, spare me your pity. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I did break state 5 times. Ivy now. Everyone. George. Muse. Execute. Okay, so you know what? Let's. Ooh, she's only level 121. I don't wanna. See, now it's a question of like, okay, who is a high enough level person for me to not to want to mess up their stuff effectively? Where it's like, hey, who is high level? I don't want to level up my low level people right now. I want to keep them low so I can get a bunch of XP on them. Okay, so right now I have you built for impede, basically. Do I have impede 3? No. Oh, it's already on you. Duh. You have casts, Hades Gem, Holy Breath, mostly for the speed, more than anything. And I don't think there's anything that's really going to give more than 12 speed, and also be Forced Wind. Yeah, only breath you are. SR. Yeah, so that's fine. I have you built, or see, I probably, yeah, that's more for the move than anything. Yeah, because I have you with Gembu, Poison or Petrify, Break, and I have Freeze 3 on you, so you still have plenty of things that you can do. Why you have Sirius on, I don't know. I think I just happened to take it off of you. You're supposed... Oh, it's probably because I swapped out something, like a break damage, with someone. Or... Yeah, because you had... Was it you, Zephyr? Attack shots? Nah, probably not. Tie Scorpio, damage, Break Keeper, Brave, Scald, high HP increases break damage. That would be one that I think I would like to have on her. Okay, Talisman. Any others that? No, okay, so let's... That's probably what happened. I probably put that on her. And then that increases break damage. Okay, Aegis Sirius, Gloom Kumo. Be nice. Bluster. Attack 2. Do I have an attack 3? I do. They're all on people. That's fine. That is fine. God, I have really just pulled everything off of him. Arios. Probably don't even need him in the group at this point. You know, yeah, let's swap him out, put him in, or I'll put... Yeah, and I'll put Swin in. Because I don't need her. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so let's go down to... Actually, no, I don't need to go down over here. So I need to go to the end of second depths. That's what I need to
Time
do.
to move.
Okay. Yeah. And luckily, I've already kind of explored a little bit of it, which is nice. Oh yeah, and I still have PPP party. Or
What?
Pump party to do. Master missions. Okay.
There! There!
Cool. As you can see, I am already at a
There!
level that big enemies are not too much of a threat.
Now!
You're up. Got you.
Okay.
How shall we play? Nana, you're so
Good.
amazing.
Good.
There!
Watch it.
This one's strong.
Foe.
Be careful. Roar!
Helix.
Strike!
Ah! Got you. It's down.
Burst.
All right.
Didn't need to burst. Probably shouldn't
It's
have burst.
me.
All things considered.
It's me.
Okay. These roll cannon is good against you.
Wait. Now.
Good.
That.
Do that.
How shall we play?
Let's roll cannon.
Showtime.
Crusade, or my mirror image. Good. Yeah.
The Rosenberg dolls simply
Yeah,
cannot
these
be
guys are
beat.
nothing. Good. Silver Sealing Stone. Okay. I mean, might as well get them while I can,
Good to go.
or while I am. Although the next level will presumably be giving me
I'll be taking that then.
ones for level 3, which will probably be far better
Ready.
in the long run.
Can I hold it, please?
I should probably... you know what, you... Just have move 2. And let's... There we go. better. 0.2, crow only. Nice. Two. It's actually not as good. It's crow only, but it's not as good. Okay. Finally, I can sit down, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to. Begin fight. Okay. Let's do this instead.
I'm next.
And then going to do my mirror image instead.
Gotcha.
Good. Come in.
How shall we play?
Wolf. Get me my nice stuffs.
It's my turn.
Now we can take a nice little
Recap.
this.
I'm up.
Vacation.
It's my turn.
Yes, craft with a crit. Good
How
damage.
shall we play?
That.
How shall we play?
It's my turn.
Oh, I could have just thrown heals.
All right. Nice
Trying to
work.
maximize it whenever possible. Good damage. Skull at level 8. Good, nice. Give me my break damage. HP regen. 15% of HP. Nice. Defeat the Guardian. Silver Sealing Stone. No problemo. Breaks filled. 36. I could probably get Ivanil. I think someone has Earth on them. I'll have to check. Probably should have rested, but whatever. Oh, there's rest here. Rest. Okay.
I'd advise against lingering here for longer than is necessary.
Spire's up ahead. Brace yourselves.
Okay. Ooh, Reverie Core, we're level 121. Ooh. Might be able to do it. Of course. Everything's only at 1A, change course. Who has... Once again, who should... Why doesn't Fee have it on? What does Fee have as her master course? Fee has Aegis as her master course, that's why. And I would normally have... Okay. Yeah, you know what, let's put Sirius on... What the fuck do you mean it can't be exchanged? Another character has it equipped as a master course, so it can't be exchanged. That's stupid. Literally, I'm here to try and figure it out. List other characters whenever you're... Corridor. Let's try. Let's at least try.
All threats will be eliminated.
Randy, Crimson Cougar. Sub Guardian.
I'm going.
Let the other two do.
Come now. Attack. I'm going.
craft. Detector B. You're probably gonna go down faster. Large military beast that crushes its prey with powerful jaws. Its lethal muscular body is covered in impenetrable armor.
I shall assist. I am.
Good technique. Good.
Engaged. Next step. Now's our chance. Strike. All right.
Okay.
Analyzing enemy
you.
unit.
A soulless being that's taken on Shreddy's form, designing destruction, and swings your Testarossa with wild abandon.
Simple. Of course.
Okay.
All for.
Let's do this.
I'm going in.
Damage. Actually, anything. CP plus 25. Yeah, let's do that.
Engaged.
Battle scope on you. Hollow Randy. Soulless being that's taken on Randy's form. Damn it. Son of a bitch.
Behold my dance.
Okay.
I am.
Let's do this. Just get it out of here.
It's my turn. There.
Mock's curse. Oh, I should have. Skip that.
Sorry, everyone. I'll treat you.
Thanks. Hang in there.
You're so kind.
Okay. 5,800. Survive you.
Thank you. Fire! This is nothing. Of course. Yeah.
Good.
Battle complete.
There we go.
Now to reset myself.
Cool. Easy enough. Chevalier. 8. Forte. Good.
I need to keep at it.
I'll wear them for the chests.
Yes, sir.
Good. Give me them levels. It wasn't too bad.
Thanks a bunch.
Void Spires. Prevents Petrify.
You don't need to make.
Sleep 4. Nice. Burn 4. Nice. Okay. So I need Ivy.
Ugh. This place is just to get back. Watch out.
Ostrom.
Down!
You're up. It's me.
Oh, can I not? Oh, we're muted in. Okay, that explains.
Up you go. Teddy bear. My turn. Showtime. Done. Wait. It's down. Got you. Take that.
Let's go! Fierce. Let's go! Roar! Healings now!
You're up. I shall.
Oh wait, I need to analyze
Got
that.
you.
Battle scope. A powerful devil guard indicates a Gehenna. Its physical strength is hard to match, crushing any
How shall we
spell.
play? Are you ready? Got you.
Got him! It's my turn! Now!
You're up.
You're finished!
Good.
We did pretty good there.
4. Give me all them. Silver Sealing Stone 3.
Now's our chance.
Gale! Ha! That's the power of
Cool.
A simple matter.
Gale! Ha!
I shall. The doll sees all.
This is often as may appear hatred with the howl that sends living creatures tend to gather near source of life. A scope. And a spirit. Eerie monster that looks solid form of voice floods listeners
How
with
shall we
nightmares. Your image. Do that.
How shall we
Get out of
play?
them.
Got you.
Got him!
I'm next.
That's Megalith Fall, not Earth Needle.
Battle complete.
Okay. Or Ivy Thorn, or whatever it's
Treasure?
called.
My
Lighter
pleasure.
headband, nice.
Share! Ha! Share!
Cool. So you're weak enough to just get
I
bodied.
call dibs.
Share! Ha!
What's with that light?
Treasure.
HP
Oh, I
3.
can smell the
Excellent
riches.
leather, unit only. Okay, gonna have to
Ready.
go for that.
There. There.
We can move on.
A simple matter.
Enough.
Gale! Down.
You're up.
You're finished.
Got you.
Okay, battle scope. Shield dwarf. Small monster that loves mission, probably bears his toy like shield, which just sometimes swings around like a club.
How shall we play? My turn. The doll sees all.
Clotho. Golem
I've
created
seen
through
through your
alchemy,
game.
analyze the situation, use arts to start accuracy while also summoning reinforcements. Fort. Bam.
We smashed
Bodied.
and crashed 'em.
And level 5. We like that. Manly Munchies, rustic
I'll
bone.
be taking that then.
Noise. Let's go read that. Don't want to be sitting on any of the books, just in case. Because if you sit on the books, then, you know, you might forget that you have them. And then you'll be like, oh, why don't I have this many recipes? It's like, oh, well, it's because...
I guess every place can't be a walk in the park, huh?
Heads up. That one means business.
There. Ha! Yeah.
Cool.
I'm curious to see what's in that chest.
You got 3, Sophie vest, 3, good. That on. Hey, how's it going?
So Diane, wait, now, got you.
Let's go. Ha! It's my turn.
Okay, battle scope,
Yeah.
Austral Palace, Bugborn from Aberrant Magical Energy.
Let's go. Fierce. Let's go.
Very well. The doll sees all. I've seen through your
Gehenna.
game. I'm next.
Cyclone.
Done. How shall we play?
Good.
Very well.
Hey, Necro Dave, how's it going, my man?
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well. Thanks for
shall we
dropping by. Okay.
Yeah. It's me. Yeah. Now.
Do a nice little rush.
It's down.
Nice little rush. Good. Not bad, thank you. I'm doing well.
Pretty big
You know,
win for us.
just came back into the whatchamacallit, Reverie corridor because I got to the point in Lloyd's path where it was like, hey, this is when you're gonna start the mission, so I just decided, hey, you know what, might as well come over here and yeah, might as well come over here and do these before I go through, because I imagine this is when you're meant to do it, when all 3 of them unlock. Notice probably that changed the course the loss of Bounce and Araboni. It curses the Soul's Ball, giving nightmares.
I'm next. How shall we play?
Okay.
Arcus activate. Very well.
Hit.
Yeah.
Turtle cannon.
It's me.
Just have fun with your fire cannon.
I'm next.
God, it's so good.
It's down. Got you. It's me.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do my fire cannon. It's awesome.
It's my turn. Ha!
Wait. It's
Go
down.
get my perfect dodge. Okay. Sweep.
Let's go.
Gale. You out.
It's me.
You know, F it.
My turn.
You have full EP anyway. Might as well just pop Albion Wolf. You're gonna get most of your stuff back. Going to corridor with the C group soon. Nice. Okay, roll spinner. Ooh, nice. We love Petrify. That's the best. Petrify's great. Veritable beast that pounds its prey, skewering of a giant claws, also spits out venom. Espito de fire.
Very well.
Nice. And yeah, so I have Fee basically perfect evading everything. Over 100% evade, has Aegis on, 500 victories in battle. That's what I'm talking about. So we're sitting pretty, all things considered, in terms of builds. I have Nadia as super fast caster, super good caster. Reen I have built to be my delay boy, as I like. Trial Key 3, Ellie and Yuna.
Give it here.
And then for sub characters, I got Yuna. She's built for status elements, and then Rufus Swin. Crow's just kind of there. Crow's there because he's at like a decent level.
We should get that chest.
I'm like, well, if I'm going to be giving people XP here, I want to be giving it to people that are already high leveled. That way, when I can have more extremely low leveled people, when I get to like the end, and I'm trying to get all the master quartz boosted up to top level quick. Okay. Let's go down to here on Ceiling Pedestal, because now I got a whole bunch of things.
Unsealing pedestal.
Okay, I can do blue. So what's going on here? Got Justice Adi now available. That'll be fun. Ceiling Stone 2.
This'll come in handy.
Break 3. That'll be nice.
This'll come in handy.
Wild yeah, whatever. 3. What's going on here?
This'll come in handy.
Magic Droplet, Ixion Volt, Voice Breaker 3. Okay, that's fine.
Its luck is on
Water Bell, Speed Breaker 4. That's good. Speed Breaker 4. We like seeing that.
This'll come in handy.
Got them. Cast 3. Saw that.
This'll come in handy.
Okay, Black Haze. Okay. So, Speed Breaker 4. Someone else have Speed Breaker on. Someone had Speed Breaker on, but it's Spirit Breaker on. I have another Cast 3. That's an Action 2. Do I have an Action 3 that I can put on you instead? Oh, it's on people. Unfortunate. You have Speed Breaker. You have Cast 2, but I could put a Cast 3 on you, which would be appropriate. Yeah, honestly, Rufus is the one where I'm like, I don't really have a build for him. Like, get EP through your attacks and then do casts. That's about it. Chances are I should build Swin to be evade tanky or something, not sure. Or just like massive crit damage is another path that would make sense for Swin, just because he has so much ability to crit compared to everyone else. Right? Like, he can guarantee a crit. So if I could maximize the damage that he does on crit, that would probably be better than anything else. Yeah. Oh, who is it going to be? Oh, okay. Kurt's mom and dad. Hi, Kurt, mom and dad. I find it interesting that his mom uses like a naginata, not a sword.
It's my turn.
Okay, let's let's just do that.
Very well.
Emerald Eye.
The doll sees all.
A Soul's being that's taken on Warrior's form. The thrust and slice with vigor using your trained skill with a naginata.
I'm next.
Try a cyclone. You there.
Done. Wait, now.
Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna burst. Nice big damage on.
How shall we play?
Okay, weak. How weak? 100, 120, with zero cannon, 60. Yeah, we're going with that. Because we wanna.
Wait, now.
How shall we
do damage to them.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's do Warhammer.
I'm up.
And then we're going to do my mirror image for significant amounts of shield damage. Yep, very significant.
I'm up.
Then what we're gonna do is we are going to increase actual damage.
It's my turn.
And we are going to do a UA attack.
For one.
And
Let's go, everyone.
Just a whole bunch of S-crafts before Nadia gets her cast out. So hopefully they should be down, because they're not going to have Half-Life resets, unlike all the normal bosses that just decide, hey, we want to take away all the progress that you worked for because we hate you. Okay, good. Then Nadia can get her cast off.
How shall we
And
play?
I did look at Mateus. Okay, so that's good. 6,000. Dude, oh my god, you cast so fast. I guess Reen, like, AT delayed him enough to, like, let that happen, but I mean, the fact that she could just cast so fucking fast, it's so good. Let's be the Guardian. Red Sealing Stone, okay, so new minigame? Okay, we'll take that. So let's go to Reverie Garden, let's go to the tree. Because you should be charged. So mine as well.
Executing recovery program.
Good. Okay, get all that stuff back. Let's go to the unsealing pedestal. We love fast travel.
Unsealable.
What are you? Minigame Project Turfing is now. Oh yeah, because isn't there like a Space Harrier-esque game? Or is this similar to the other one? I'll have to try. But I want to get to the end of this Reverie corridor, and then I can do some pom pom party and other stuff. Okay.
Time to roll out.
Let's Autobots rollout.
A treasure chest.
Dark Emblem.
Gimme, gimme.
Love it. Speed plus 8, so that'll be good.
Ugh, this place sucks.
Oh, okay, so now it's right turn.
This is a
My
tough one.
turn.
Okay. Shit.
I'm up. In my hair.
Too late.
Nuh-uh. Here I go.
Okay. Fuck. Your seal.
Okay. Target locked.
I'll take care of it.
No.
Okay, just do that. Take out one of them.
I'll take care of it.
Swap out, please, with.
I shall
Fee.
leave this to you.
Fee's a good swap right here. Because she can
It's my
take
turn.
some aggro. Gemini Blast.
Wide
Flick
open.
with ailments, maybe?
Forward.
That'd be nice.
Wait. That.
No.
Wait. I'm
Good.
next.
I shall. You're it.
Swap for
Leave it to me.
Rain.
Rock!
Space.
Strike!
Showtime. Now.
Got him!
On it.
Let's go! Ha! That's the power of the 8 leaves.
That was accidentally rough. Was not expecting an enemy here. Look at these status elements.
Ha! 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 There!
A simple matter.
Okay. Arcane Gale. Always a good way to start every fight. You know, as you do.
Wiping out. Down.
Got you. Very well. The doll
I
sees all. I
Your
see
life from
through your
Garaz
game.
numerous cubes. It spreads wide itself to engulf foes, attempting to drag them into another
It's
dimension.
Me. Are you right? My turn.
Okay.
doll
Got
sees all.
staff. Dragon
So
skill
this
made
is
with a
what you
one-inch
do.
mouth that prefers to move in groups and has the intelligence of a 5-year-old human
Gotcha.
child.
Wiping out. Now.
Got you. Very well. Ah!
It's my turn! Alright, nice work, team.
Yeah, Aegis is really nice. See, Aegis is interesting because it's like, I don't really need Fee at the head of the group because it just is just a passive that
I should have
acts.
taken care of the barrier.
So I don't really need to do thing. In fact, it would probably be better to keep Fee at the back because then I could
Showtime.
whatchamacallit,
The doll sees
like
all.
enemies would have to walk towards
I've
her.
seen through your
Stone that
game.
rolls out of the depths of the mines, it comes
My
tumbling.
turn.
Right?
I'm next.
I think that makes sense. Right, where it's like keep her almost in like the back corner, everyone else on the other side. Or like something like this. Right, keep her kind of out to the side on her own, so she's more likely than not going to
What's
like
that
get attacked on
glimmering
her own, but not just attacked on her own, but attacked very specifically. Whatever, doesn't matter. Attacked very specifically, like not with an AoE that could apply to her.
Wiping out.
I'm up.
Damn.
Now.
You're up.
You're finished.
Very well.
That was Ripper.
Oh no! My dress.
Level 5. Yeah, I'm happy that you're enjoying Reverie just as much as I am, Echo Dave. Because this is a damn good game.
More?
I remember, like, there's always that, I guess, slight worry when you're going into a new game being like, okay, well, is this game going to be quality? Is this game going to be good? And, like, even though it's Trails, it's like, okay, well, it's not guaranteed, but it's like, it definitely helps the fact. But it's like, okay, no, this game, good game. Okay, let's do big damage. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. We'll do this already. Then have some fun with you.
The doll sees all.
Form carbon amber's plant cryptid, gulps down enemies with toxin, toxic jaw.
I'm next.
Okay, I'm just gonna have you move over to here.
Yeah. It's me.
Okay. Drill cannon. Burst.
Showtime.
Good.
Now. Got you.
I'm up.
Okay. Do we have?
Let it
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
I'm up. Roar. Helix now.
You're up.
Reduce the cast time. Good. Oh, because it was burned, so it got hit by the burn status ailment, which on bosses does a massive amount of damage, because I believe most damage-dealing status ailments or status effects just
I'd advise
purely
against lingering here for longer than is necessary.
just purely go based off of
I'll trounce you twice as hard. The doll sees all. So this
percentage
is
of
what
total
you do.
health. Another Bilgasa characterized by her thick fur and her gaze, one can feel their maternal strength welling within.
Let's go.
Okay, don't want to hit all of them because don't want to kill them all accidentally.
You're up. Showtime.
Wiping out. Now. Got you.
How shall we play? Are you ready? Now.
Got him.
Very well.
Okay, Emerald Eye
The
on
doll sees all.
Bilgasso. Platypus with blades growing along its beak that lives along the water. This makes it a simple task to rend flesh and cut through bone.
I shall. And fan in my hair.
We'll rush for a burst.
I'm next.
Nice big damage.
Down. Got you.
Let's go. Now.
You're up. It's me.
There you go. Got fort.
4 enemies.
Showtime.
Wiping out. It's down. Got you.
I'm up.
See, Gale.
My turn.
Scenery. Ripper.
What a pain. How shall we play?
And then we got
Let's go.
Very well.
No. Mine. Wait. Now. Got you. This'll end it.
that out. Get a crit. Should probably die.
Smashed him and
4.3. Nice. Not getting all that much XP, but that's fine. Silver Sealing Stone. Okay. Trial Key 5, Ash, Swin, Risha, Ren.
I call dibs.
Some of them I look at and I'm like, that's not, like, some of them aren't bad because it's like, okay, I'm gonna have at least 1 or 2 characters that can carry this in the worst case scenario, so I'm not too worried.
Very well.
It's for other ones where it's like, okay, this character isn't, like,
My turn.
not gonna really be able to carry.
Like dolls simply cannot be beat.
But I should be able to do at least 1 trial door now. Because I would like to do them because they boost the S-crafts, right? That's
beeline for the treasure?
That's their thing. Grab
I can hang
hammer.
on to it.
Dark emblem. Nice.
We can move on now. Ha! There! Ha!
Run over here. Get that chest. Excuse moi. Diamond Nova. Green emblem. Ooh, I'm curious to see, like, in the... I guess in the speedrun for this game, is the... is Reverie Corridor, or, like, anything past the first section of Reverie Corridor, is it mandatory?
Watch it.
Mandatory?
This area is bad news.
There's a gate just over there.
Okay. Tascalora. Nothing said I had to come through it in this
Prime
section.
real estate here.
Okay.
That light'll lead us to something cute.
Ooh, anyone else see that twinkling over there?
Check it out. Free stuff.
Bandana. So you got good stuff in here.
That was strong. Fine then. I'll
Okay,
trounce you
Cerberus
twice as hard.
Martian. Cerberus Martian boys. Okay. Brother to Martians that move as one, their intense flavor attacks are wholly guaranteed to thoroughly ravage one's tongue. Okay. Let's do that. Living species of Cerberus Man's berry juice completely numb the tongue, killing only
turn.
fades with time. Let's do that.
My
Hey,
turn.
Key, how's it going? It's going well, thank you for asking. You know, just having some fun.
It's me.
Ooh, yeah, we love Petrify. We love Petrify.
Let's go.
I shall. In my hair.
Just need to, you know, proc the kill on it.
Show.
There we go. No wonder they make bosses basically immune to Petrify. It would kind of defeat the entire purpose. Ooh, a red ceiling stone. Nice.
Look. That monk.
Iron Beasts. 5. And a Vulcan gem. That's good. Isn't Vulcan like the attack one? Strength ATS. Okay, no, this is just better ingenuity. It also gives Zero Cannon, so I used to have ingenuity. Ooh, wait, what the fuck did I just take off? I wanted to check to see who ingenuity was on. There we go, attack there. I did not want to dequip thing. Nightmare 4, that's good. Someone has Nightmare on. I believe it's Yuna that I have Nightmare on. Yeah. There we go. Oh, but I can't put Nightmare 4 on you because I haven't leveled up her slot. Okay, well. I'm doing well, thank you for asking, Keeve. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Just as well, if not better.
What's with that light?
Shadowlings, fee only.
Treasure. My
Bracelet, coral.
Ready.
I could be killing these palms for any amount of XP and whatnot, but it doesn't really matter.
There.
Or,
There. There.
there we go.
That light'll lead us to something cute.
I don't need to stop for anything, so I'm already doing a whole bunch. Okay. I can just do that to get some
I'm
extra
curious
setup
to
and
see
stuff.
what's in that
Radiant
chest
Garters,
myself.
Rufus. Good. Here, Shadowlings 3. Do that. Okay, good. This game has so much in it.
I guess every place
It's
is
lovely.
wa-
It's so nice just playing a game and being like, oh yeah, I don't have to worry because I can guarantee that there's just going to be more stuff for me to do.
This one's strong. Be careful.
It's lovely. Okay, so let's battle scope you. Proud warlike dragon skilled swordsman, use the corridor as a hang ground to cut down foes with a beloved curved blade. Then let's battle scope you. False Abaddon. Abaddon! Being born from space-time distortion, everything it consumes is pulled into its alternate dimension.
It's me.
Okay, and then we're going to do Dark Requiem, so I can just have some
It's
frickin'
me.
Lols Magoo with,
Very
The
well.
speed at which I'm able to just do this. There we go. Flare Butterfly.
It's me.
It's a real cannon.
Let's go.
Now!
You're up.
Point.
I'm next.
Get out of here.
How shall we play?
Cannon.
How shall we play?
Cannon. It's immediate cast, delay 1. Like,
How shall we
it's
play?
ridiculous. It is absurd when you like truly look at it.
Got you. Wait, it's down.
Yeah, okay, let's do a burst. Probably should have done a rush, but oh well.
Got him!
Took you out.
We did pretty good there.
You're dead, son. You're dead. Blue ceiling. Okay, got a whole lot of red and blues. I guess golds only drop against like the final like area level bosses.
Find it. I'll trounce you twice as hard. And bam!
I'm up!
Did you seriously miss?
Now! Follow my...
Yeah, let's do a rush.
It's me. Arcus got you.
Yeah.
How shall we
Good.
play?
Smash into some more of that fun stuff.
Very well.
Let's go! Ha!
How shall we?
Yeah, I was hoping
It's
for
my
mana.
turn! Ha!
Got you.
My turn. It's me.
You really just can't hit. I wonder if it's because everyone else has like an accuracy boost or something on.
This'll end it. Pretty big win for us, huh?
But of course.
But of course, gold 9, nice. So 2 levels recently. Up to 60%, high HP, HP regen, Aegis level 9, nice. Adamantite shield, we like that. 94% chance of activating in battle, 2 times reflect, nice. Nice, nice, nice. That makes it really good. Okay, let's... Holy breath. There we go, that's fine.
That hits the spot.
Indeed it does. Okay, I need...
Nice. This one's rare.
Ready!
I need to get some more EP on Nadia. Vanguard, unit
Can
only.
I hold it, please?
Sally Edge, fee only. So chain. Okay. Sally Edge, fee only. Vanguard, unit only.
There! We've...
Now's our chance.
Okay. Soul Leaders. Good. Good manga. Good anime. Oh, wait. Nope.
The
Die.
doll sees all.
Another early soul devouring fiend hunts down those who are lost in the corridor, severing the link between body and soul. I'm sure I am glad my soul isn't severed.
It's me.
Let's do that. Get Nadia some
It's
more.
me. My turn. And bam!
Got you.
Some more columns.
It's me.
EP.
Are you right? Very well. No.
Mine. Got you.
Let's go! Ha!
It's me.
Got
Here
you.
come some buddies.
Wiping out.
I shall. And bam!
Let's go!
Good.
Gale! Ha! Now!
You're up. It's me.
Enough.
Got you.
Got him!
I'm next.
Now. Got you.
T
My
delayed
turn.
on.
In my hair.
Yeah.
Mine.
Let's go! Ha!
It's me. Showtime.
Let's go! Ha! All
Easy.
right! Nice.
Easy peasy. Yeah, got so many things I just need to. Okay, so let's go around. Okay, and I think this will probably be the midpoint, or is this the end?
We can make a brief
Yes.
stop here.
Okay, so let's go back to Reverie Garden, Celestial Tree. Make sure we're all gooded up.
Executing
here.
recovery program.
Actually, let's go to the entrance, or no, unsealing pedestal, because I got a
Unsealing pedestal activated.
Okay, a maiden's melancholy. Oh, okay, these 3. That'll be fun. The Fallen Prince is now available. Yo, gotcha time. Yo, Gilbert! Gilbert's there, along with Shirley and Bitch Boy. Well, I guess there's 2 Bitch Boys now. Because Gilbert is very much a Bitch Boy. Who wants to be a millionaire? Yo, new stage! Okay, well, gonna have to do that. Okay, what's here? Burn 4, that's good. I have burn on someone, or something that gives burn. And faint 3. I think I have faint on someone, so let's go check. Burn, burn. Oh wait, I have a better Silver Bell. No, I thought I had the better Silver Bell. Okay. Break, freeze, Gumbo, action 2. Do I have an action 3 I could put on her? Rage, Seal 3. Where's Burn? That's someone at Burn. Is he not Burn? Okay. Well, while I'm here.
Initializing trading process.
Nope.
Visitor access
Here.
detected.
Modify Orman slots. Okay, that's Yuna. There's a lot. Hers are singles, so they're nothing and a half. Okay. Oop. Okay. Controller? My first character was Angelica. Oh, okay. Mine was Rosalia, so I consider myself lucky. Okay, so let's upgrade Fee. Yeah, because characters that I like having the stuff for, I should probably
initializing
do.
trading process.
No. Just need to buy these. Voicebreaker 4, I could. Crescent Mirror, you are also good. Okay. Okay. What was it? Petrify. Did I have better Petrify? Petrify 4, but that's not what I was doing. Faint. Just got a Faint. 4. Good. Oh no, it was Nightmare. Nightmare that I needed. Better one. 4. Nightmare 4. There we go. Okay, so now you're gonna be nice and big strong. Okay, Shield Breaker 2. Is there a better Shield Breaker? Shield Breaker 3. Good. Do that. Attack 2. Surely I have an attack 3. Free. You know, I'll take it off of Arios. That's fine. Okay, so you should be pretty darn good. You really only have Golden Sphere. Why do you have Golden Sphere? Strength, ATS, HP. You don't need Golden Sphere. Why the hell would I bother with that on you? When I could at least give you, I don't know, something that would give you. I think I gave it to you because I wanted like more strength, probably. Yeah, because nothing else. I'll give you an impede instead. I'd rather have that because you still have strength, but having added delay potential, pretty good. It's almost unfortunate that you can only have 4 people in combat at once because I'm like, oh, I got builds, man. I got builds. Got builds I would like to do. Got 5 people that I would love to do. Tio, Emma, Ellie, Yuna, Ash, Swain, Risha, right? What? Trying to not begin because certain characters need to be at certain levels. Tio, Emma, Altina, Lapis. Yeah, let's try this. I might be able to do this one. Just coasting on Lapis and Altina. This must be the next generation of Ion Beta using this anarchism here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we're here to crush it, and that's that. I don't know what's up with these trials, but we'll send this hunk of mel straight to the scrap heap. Agreed. I couldn't ask for a better opponent. Everybody stay linked together and engage with caution. There's nothing we can't handle.
Powerful enemy. Exercise caution. I'll save you.
Actually, very much might be something we cannot handle. Okay, do that.
So
Literally 4 people that could have done this. I could have. Dread Archivist created by the Corridor is equipped with a flight mode so that it can rain death on its foes from above.
It's my turn.
Okay, Palace. Attack absorption. Okay.
Arcus active. I shall go. Arcus active. Okay. Arcus active. Very well.
You do that. Okay. have a lot of...
Enhancing. Engaging. Arcus active. Raring to go.
Fort, 0. Let's do that.
Very well.
You can do that.
My turn. Initiate. Releasing
Game
up.
on.
Very well. In my hair. I'll assist.
Let's do Galley Fort.
At this rate.
Tira,
Engaging.
yourself. Okay. Let's do this. HP.
Engaging.
And also
Charging.
more damage reduction.
My turn.
Havoc Ray.
And
Not like that. Okay.
all
I mean,
right.
I definitely should be able to do this. Based purely on...
I shall go.
Based purely
Charging.
on
You
the
deserve
amount of
praise.
damage I'm doing.
I'm here for you. My turn. And now. I'll assist. I'm going.
As long as I can keep up... as long as I can keep
shall
up
go.
my EP, it should be pretty good.
Charging. It's my
The OG
go.
outfit. Yeah, no, it's you gotta put it on. Honestly, the chest plate, I feel like it's too small. I feel like the chest plate was a lot bigger in the
Commencing drive.
in Zero and Azure. Like the chest plate was like massive.
There.
And now it's only like a little like center bump.
I shall. I shall go.
Break you. Actually, you know what? No, I'll
Charging.
do that.
Yeah.
I'll do Arcadius Gear. Because I want to do as much damage as I possibly
Now.
can
Trans.
while it's broken. Okay. Yeah, half health.
It's my
That's
go.
fine.
Arcus
Let's
act.
speed everyone up.
I'll
Just in
restore
case.
you. All right.
Just in case. Okay, and then I'll have you be. Yeah, you
There.
charge yourself just
I
so you
shall.
can actually do stuff. Ooh, froze.
It's my
Nice.
go. Arcus
Awesome.
activate. My turn. Very well.
Fury.
There. Enhancing. Okay.
This would be a time. How's your attack of I'm
Shiver,
going to presume
luminary
that is
force.
going to.
Raring to go.
I have no idea. Okay, that was CP up. Okay, that's
Hope
fine.
you're ready.
I couldn't tell if it was HP or CP, so I just wanted to take it just in case.
I shall. And bam! I shall go.
Okay.
Arcus active. I'm going.
EP charge. Well, I'd like it if I could do my super. Have an attack in there. Please be. Yes! Good.
Very well.
Glad. Once again, I probably shouldn't have skipped that, but.
I'm going.
I don't want to say probably. I shouldn't have, but I'm.
Charging.
When you get excited into the game, you're like, okay, yeah, no, I want to win. I want to get to the point where I'm winning.
No! I'll assist.
Okay. I really hope it's not just like
Ready to
one
go.
person's S-Craft that gets boosted. I hope it's like all 4 of theirs.
Status. All green.
Because that, you know, that's decently tough. Overcame the trial. Tio's Ether Strike has been shrunken by Ether Debuster. Passing Region 3. Solaris Bringer 2. Lavis Adamus Ripper 2. Nice. That's great. Okay, cool. Got a black bell. 3 golden unsealing stones, 3 daydreams. Nice. Okay, so I want to do that. So now let's go to the depths, do this fight. So let's, whatever this may be. Okay, big thing. It's a big robot-looking thing. Dreaming Automaton Melfagor. Okay, let's begin the battle. Let's have some fun with good old Melfagor.
Watch out.
You know, as you do. Okay, ready for fire. Give me some good damage.
It's my turn.
I'll just escort. Hit it hard, hit it big.
My turn.
Down.
The doll sees all. So this
Large
is what
organism
you
with a
do.
shape reminiscent of a combat shell, however, it has wholly different technology hidden within.
Got you.
Okay, now let's
Done.
go over there, so hopefully they don't look. Okay, and then we're gonna do some Dark Requiem.
How shall we
Cast.
play? Watch this activate.
Good.
Wait,
That's what I like to see.
After me.
Good. Give me
How shall
that
we play?
quick. Oh yeah, also burn, so that's gonna be nice when
I shall.
boss gets that.
Oh. How shall we play?
That mirror image
How shall we play?
for that because I believe she has Sloan Blade on.
How shall we
Probably
play?
work up to a domination at this point,
Yeah.
all things considered.
It's me.
Dude, it's so fast, man. It's so fast.
You're out. Yeah.
Broken.
shall we play?
Good. Okay, just gonna go back to that so we can keep it
How shall we
going.
play?
Cool.
It's me.
We don't want to give it even a chance to go. That's what we are trying to do here. If it gets a chance to go, something's wrong. Because I have everything under control. Or at least I should have everything under control. Good. Go. Nice. Dark Requiem is OP. It's OP when you have a person built very specifically for casting fast, right?
Even
Because I'll run through what I have on Nadia and why Dark Requiem makes it even more OP. I'm surprised I didn't get a gold there. Because so already she already has minus 66 cast time based on Baron Bear the 7th, which I guess is a DLC item, but I mean, it feels appropriate that she has it. So that's already amazing. Then on top of that, right, she has cast 3, which cuts it by 33%. Then, through Vega, her delay is cut in half for Fire Arts. Then Pyre Bell AT delay is also cut in half for Fire Arts. And both, like, all those 3 things combined, or all 4 of those things combined, just makes it so when you also add Dark Requiem to it, her cast time is near immediate and she has no delay. She has like 1 delay. So she's just able to pop Zerul Cannon X number of times until the next person's turn. And when you're running a delay Reen who is popping delay on enemies, and it just happens. The enemies just don't get turns. It's awesome. But yeah, so I didn't get a gold. So I guess I'll just have to kind of run through it later. Okay, Grail Dallas. Interesting. Was not expecting, because that's one of these. Speed, move plus 15, HP, accuracy plus 100. Fire, time, earth. All cures KO, restores HP 200%. Speed, move 15. Is there someone that I had something on specifically for speed? You I did, but unfortunately it's fire, time, or earth. Yeah, none of which would work with you. Yeah, no. That would work, but you'd be losing 1 speed. You'd be gaining 15 move. Would be pretty nice. Could give it to you. Or your break 2. Is there a break 3? Yeah. Oh wait, break 3. You should have break 3. 60%. There we go. Just realized that. You know what? Toa. You have impenetrable shield, you have Earth Bell. But I could put Grail Thelis on you, which kinda would remove the point of Earth Bell, which in turn could let me swap it for something else potentially. Or an epoch. Right, because having... Well, I guess it's fire time earth, so Earthbow would still make sense, but she would just... That would be the only thing that Earthbell would be counting on. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. I'll just have to find someone else to mess with on that. Burn 4. Here we go. You have burn. Yeah. No idea. Because you have Aeonian Emperor, which is pretty good. But I want you to have an attack. Okay. Whatever.
Unsealing pedestal.
Sealing stone. Project Orbo Gear 4 Part 1 is now available. God, there are a lot of these. I don't know how, like, I got plenty of them.
Interface.
I don't know if, like, you play them or if you just watch them. But I kind of want to, like, hoard a few and then watch, like, a whole bunch of them in one stream.
Fish swimming around.
I think that's how I'm, like, imagining myself, like, going through it.
The bite.
Oh, good. Oh, hello there. There we go. Not expecting a massive blue marlin that still gives you an action. Still gives you an action quartz. Love it.
The bite. Nice.
Yep. Because the blue marlin was one of the most efficient ways to get action 3 quartz in Cold Steel 3.
Nice.
Because you would go to Ortis, and on the beach there was one specific area where you could catch the marlin, and that made it so you were a lot better because you could just have everyone with action 3s.
Executing recuperation program.
Okay, so let's do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because now we have rank 2. So
it's time to play. If you made
Destiny guide you. Phil is basically accept the casting was the name. Carnelia? Yes. Book, best-selling novel that modeled after him. Yeah, I had to think about it. Carnelia's heroine, Ein Selnate, was also based on someone, the first Dominion of the Grosser, in fact.
Next.
She is an artificial dancer. How did you read her Eastern name? Yin. Yeah. It's believed that she can shape her body through breathing techniques as Yin, allowing her to hide her very sizable chest. Yeah. What band does she lead? The Stahlritter. Good. I'm assuming the Eisenritter, the knights who served the Lancemain during the War of the Lions.
Next.
Yeah. Cillian's Rosario, familiar was the color of her choker and ribbon. Blue? God, it's been square every time. She seemed to be very fond of the pink ribbon we gave her, didn't she?
Next.
Shares how recently, who else shares her age? Sarah? No idea. They're both 27 at the start of Septian 1207. Sharon is 25, and the other two are 26. Okay. Damn. So, oh god.
Next.
Kurt isn't the only practitioner of a dual blade who was once famed for its style. Roland.
Correct.
Roland, as a young knight, was the future Emperor Drago's closest friend who served him during the War of the Lions and died. Like a bitch. Guy's the son of Nora and Vinny Grosser. How many people are there in his immediate family? Mother, father, 3, 6, 5. 6 is 6? Oh, pity. Huh. What's the name of the horse that takes first place? Lino Bloom. I remember that. It was the first time to race course. Oh man claimed that the horse's win also actually cured a chronic condition of his. His gift has been around since ancient. Was the Septarian of Fire called Arc Rouge.
Well done.
Arc Rouge's husk, transformed into a giant, was left on Brianna Island, while his lost Zem, similar husk, is in the North Highlands.
Next.
Now, where's the Heartless Edgar novel take place? Heartless Edgar. No, it's in Le Mans. Fuck. I thought it was... No, Remiferia is Back Alley Doctor. Glenn. Oh, pity.
Next.
Because I did Principality. What's the name of Michelin? Coolest Mishira? Mecha Mishi. Miss Schneider. Dude. Freaking rip Miss Schneider. Like, man. Ugh. Anyway, she's all, bro, was turning into this machine. I do so pity his fate. Okay, Zarek knows which form has he mastered? Second form, Gale.
Clever soul.
It reinforms this form well. None can best Ario with it. Miss Schwarzer. Yeah, Miss Schwarzer.
Why don't we
What's the name of the old school boss that's still for final trial? Lo Luciferia?
Our game is done.
Or Arbonius. Lo Luciferia, I think isn't Lo Luciferia Cold Steel 2's, isn't it?
Well done on those. Could this failure too be fate?
And Sepith. Cool, that's fine. Just need to beat it.
Farewell.
See ya. Mirror's reward. Kyokotsu. What the hell is that? Daydream Kyokotsu. Flip is Kyokotsu. Damage increases while attack range of arts is reduced max plus 20. Wait. Damage dealt increases what? Wait, are you saying so? Is this all damage or arts damage? So increase. And what do you mean max 25%? Does it depend on the thing that you're casting? And also speed plus 30 is insane. Like, my god. Like, if you want someone to go fast, that's the one you put on. Especially if you're confident that they're never, ever, ever going to be, casting something. Right? Like, jeez. It's like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, no, that would go well on someone like him. Or maybe like Randy. Like someone that I'd want to be going fast. Or, you know what? Yeah, no, it would make a lot of sense on Risha. Yeah, let's do that, because you're not casting shit. That gives delay 8. Yeah, I'm giving her bait stuff. Orb! Yeah, orb. It's the orb. Okay, master missions. Gives me 70 and blue emblem, so that's good. Okay, so blue emblem is... What's blue emblem again? Oh, it's ATS. Okay. Proxy puppet. Okay. Good. So... Oh! What are you three talking about? It's delicious. I never thought I'd get to drink proper green tea in this strange realm. I'm honored that a true Easterner such as yourself would compliment my tea. This reminds me of how Master Ka-Fi would make tea for me during my training years. Now that I think about it, didn't you tell me once that you have some Eastern blood, Toa? Yes, but not very much. I couldn't stand green tea when I was little, but I guess I grew out of that. Hey, you better not be thinking that I'm still little, Reen. No, I wasn't. What made you think that? Damn it. Was my face that obvious? There's still plenty left, so help yourself to more if you'd like. Oh, I'll take you up on that.
Hi there.
So you guys have time for this? She reminds me of my grandfather in a way. I'm still little. You better not be thinking that, you son of a bitch. Okay, so let's go to the entrance. And let's report RP. Because I probably have a whole bunch saved up at this point.
Liberation rank.
223. God, 3. All that. I'm only at 223. Ares belt. And the next one is Ryuko. And then Yaldabaoth. Oh, God. Use Phantasma. I got 2,000. Yeah, at this point, I might as well save up until I can boost BP to max, because that's easily the next best thing, right? Like, that obviously is the thing that I should be working towards. Ares belt, what the fuck, Ares belt. Strength ATS, auto CPF 4+ turn, okay, that's really good. Yeah, puppet. I should give that to, ooh, yeah, you gang that would be good. Other people that I would like to, like, S-craft with would be also really good. You, right, I'm gonna want you to have something like that. Or, like, other heavy hitter. Ooh, you know what? Ooh, maybe I should give that to Lloyd or Risha. Ooh, so many people could actually benefit from it that it's, like, difficult to decide, because it's like, oh yeah, no, this character could really benefit, this character could really benefit, this one. It's like, oh god, I basically just have to decide and go, okay, that's the one I'm deciding on. Yeah, you know, let's treat Lloyd. Yeah, let's give it to Lloyd. I think that's fine. Okay, and I did all of that. So that's good. That's good. Got everyone. Then in the off time, I can go do Reverie corridor shenaniganry. So let's save there. And let's awaken. Go back to Lloyd's route. Yeah, back here. So now we got you guys, Ares belt, you, rage boots, Dragon Bell shield jacket. Probably should have bought better ones of those. Earth Crusher, shield jacket. Okay, you got blue emblem, you got that. Okay. You're built more for casts, that's fine. Does she have, did I put cast on? Yeah, I put cast 3 on her. Her speed ain't great, but that's whatever. And I put Yukots on you. Move +3. Speed +3. I could probably put a wind thing on him that does better move and stuff. Urcuria. Move A. Move +4. Okay, more speed. 2S move. That's honestly, that's fine. I'd rather him go a little bit faster. Shining SR, Lone Blade, Strike 2. Could I get? No, I'd rather. We have Gungnir. Strike does increase that, but you know, Gungnir. I don't even care too much about Gungnir. I'd rather sub something else with him. I think it's fine to get more CP and reduce the delay after S-craft, but cover HP through attacks and crafts. You know what? Yeah, no, that works really well with him, because he's going to be probably dumping a whole bunch of his health with war cries. But if he can get it back with an S-craft, then bada bing, bada boom. We can get his S-craft back. He can act sooner after the S-craft anyway. Then synergy. Choosing commence. That's my last chance. Let's rest. Preparations were now complete. With that, Lloyd and Randy met at the lookout point to spend some time together before the operation was set to begin. We're having our bromance time.
It's almost time.
Sure is. If we can pull this off, we'll have the main body of the CGF back with us.
We'll be unstoppable.
We'll have a much better chance of liberating the city if we got them and the police at full power.
Yeah. That's exactly why the EDF is going to go all out in stopping us. This operation isn't going to be an easy one.
We'll pull it off. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Stake your life on it? We're partners, Randy. I know how you think. Pretty sure anyone could if they saw the way you were fighting against the EDF.
Run to the bullets.
If only you'd paid that much attention to the girls. Yeah, probably right, though. I'm sure Noelle, Toei, and Macchiato have noticed.
No. I like how Noelle doesn't have the nickname. Noelle, Toei.
The Supreme Leader and his goons have gone so far over the line, I can't even tell where it was anymore. We've watched them take our home, dominate the people we care about, treat everything we know like dirt. And I ain't an easy enough guy to shrug that off. I can't move on until I've taken this anger building up in me out on them. They're gonna live to regret what they've done to us.
I want you to tell me something. Is it really them? Are they why you're so angry? I've seen that look on you before.
You're angry at yourself, Randy.
It was when you went after the Red Constellation alone for attacking mines 2 years ago. Your anger was like a quiet flame, blistering slowly till it sparked white hot to burn down everything in its path, even if it took you down with it. You were angry at yourself then, and I think you're angry at yourself now. Am I wrong?
Got me again, huh?
Yeah, we know you, Randy. We love you.
I've had to watch people I care about be hurt right before my eyes. Too many damn times to count. When my friend died because I was an idiot. When the Red Constellation ran rampant right here, where we stand. When that cult made Murray their puppet. When she got shot. Even when those assholes crushed our hope for independence through hurting you. Every time I've been in a position to make a difference. And every time I've screwed it up. I thought I'd changed after meeting you guys and finding a new home with the SSS. But nah, I'm still the same useless piece of shit I've always been. I can't stand it.
Randy.
It doesn't have to be that way this time. It's not too late to make a difference. If we can rescue the commander and break through the enemy's perimeter, we can still save Murray's life. And if we can get the CGF up and running full force, then we can still take our home back.
Damn. Like, it's nice seeing this side of Randy. Like seeing how he actually feels about all the things that have happened. It's like, yeah, a lot of shit's happened to him, and he's been there to see a lot of it.
So yeah, Lloyd. Whatever it takes. If all we need's my life, or getting my hands dirty, well, I can work with that.
Randy, no.
Like hell you can.
We know you don't.
I know how you feel, and I know me getting hurt shook you. But think back to all the times we've pulled through when the odds were stacked against us.
You know, like that time we killed a god. Or that other time we killed a god.
Did we have to dirty our hands to survive the Great Twilight? Or save Crossbell from the cult? Did we rise high enough to topple Dieter Croy's ambitions by disregarding our own well-being or the feelings of our loved ones? Did we?
No, but...
But nothing. Trust me. I'm as angry as you are. I hate those who've taken so much from us. I'm furious at myself for not stopping them soon enough. But this isn't it. What you're thinking now isn't how we solve this. Nor will it ever be. We'll figure out a solution. As a team. And then we'll make it happen the right way.
Yeah. You go, Lloyd.
Lloyd's right.
Everything
Everyone in Crossbell adores and sees you for who you are. You're a big part of why they were able to smile and come together for the signing ceremony. I'm no exception to that. You've instilled me with so much courage over the years. Not just the past couple either. From way before that, too.
The example you've set is what inspires me to pour my heart into my work as an inspector. It's not just because I want to repay you. It's also because I sincerely respect your sense of justice.
Justice.
I'll bet anything Reen would echo my sentiments.
Of course you would.
He absolutely would. Randy, you showed the branch campus what it means to be a part of the SSS. And I promise you, not one person there was unmoved by the virtues you shared. Reen and Yuna aren't here to agree with us. But if I have to say it 3 times to get that through to you, then that's what I'll do. I'm here for you, whatever you need me for. I can only hope it's worth half of what you've already given me.
Yeah.
Damn, guys.
Friendship.
I don't know what to say.
We love you, Randy.
Bro.
So you need to be with us to show the Supreme Leader the SSS way. We'll make him see that the people of Crossbell have never been ones to give up without a fight.
Fist.
The gloves are coming off for this operation.
Except not really.
By the end of it, we will have liberated our home.
Going balls to the wall, huh?
Balls to the wall.
I like the sound of that.
Let's go ham.
Sorry for getting down on myself there. Guess I lost sight of the big picture again. Get it together, Randy. How are you supposed to be the cool big brother of the gang if they're the ones doing all the pep talks?
No one who's actually cool calls themselves that.
Bitch, I'm cool.
Don't sweat it, Randy. I mean, what else are partners for? If not for dragging each other back on the right path when they get lost.
Well, thanks for letting me lean on you, partner. And the same goes for you guys. We'll kick this off by rescuing our friends at the Moon Temple. And we'll do it without betraying what we stand for. Wouldn't want to get an earful from Marae as soon as she wakes up.
Yeah, she would too.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I'm so glad
Bro
you're back in
handshake.
good spirits.
Same here. Now we're really ready to get started.
You know it. Let's make this operation a roaring success.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
Hey! You okay there?
Oh. CGF member.
Is he alright?
Oh no. No, he's...
Yeah. He's from the CGF forces stuck in the Moon Temple.
What happened?
EDF mounted a full-blown assault on us. They were led by a woman in this mask. She kept summoning monsters.
That's gotta be her.
The dancer. You could just do it anywhere, like just behind their lines.
Where did those things come from?
Commander, we can't hold out much longer. Retreat inside the temple. Don't stop firing.
You guys have stopped firing.
Naughty, naughty. It's far too early from the curtain call for you to give up now. Why, we still haven't even reached the final act. This is going to be a performance for the ages. One of smoke, blood, and steel.
Oh, we love steel. Cold steel.
Please, you've got to help them.
Stay with us.
He's unconscious. We need to get him to Dr. Salen.
We can handle that. You don't have a moment to waste. Hurry to the temple. Go.
Man,
We'll take good care of the first lieutenant, too.
Man, it's great that we made that plan. We're waiting all this time
Don't
when we're
even stress
just gonna
about
rush
the
there
town.
anyway.
If they come here, they're gonna feel the venom of a viper.
Viper.
Thanks. We'll leave this to you then.
Counting on you. Wasn't exactly in the plans to start this soon, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Hope the rest of you are ready.
We'll need to coordinate getting through the tunnel as fast as possible. Remember, the fate of Crossbell hinges on this. So let's show them what we can do.
Yeah! Third, yeah, third. Let's do it. Let's demolish them. Let's absolutely rip, roar, and just. I'm gonna put
Over
them.
there!
Gonna put them in the wall.
I had a feeling they would come.
Oh yeah, you had a feeling? More than a feeling.
Oh, Adios, why am I on the front line?
Without a
We
gun!
need support, Vice Commissioner. Now let's handle the logistics.
Ready for a fight, Raymond?
Yes, Chief.
Let's handle the logistics of people firing bullets at each other.
Did you think you'd sail past us just because you brought some cops to back you up?
Hold on. Where's Bannings? No visual on the Red Reaper either.
Oh no.
Try looking up here, pal.
The badasses.
We're going on ahead.
Take care of yourself, Bran.
You too, Noe.
Good luck, Lloyd. We're counting on you.
Hurry! We'll hold the line here.
You're not going any.
Ah, you're going somewhere. Mounted turrets.
Try to attract their attention and pick them off one at a time.
Let's show them what the Guardian Force can do.
Insolent scum.
Allow us to put you in your
Rebel
place.
scum.
This is where the hard part begins. Right, let's make our way to the Moon Temple. Keep your eyes peeled. You can hear patrol archaisms further inside. Understood. Okay, good. I'm glad that you know. Oh, look at that. That's a nice pose. Okay, tactics. Drop her to the back. Drop her kind of centered. Yeah, bros! Bros!
Yeah!
I'm going in.
My turn. There.
There we go.
This is our chance.
Fire attack it too. Okay.
Try this on for size. Crimson Gale! Got him.
Good.
There. I'll take care of it.
Okay, weakener. Oh, it also analyzes. Good. Shooting star. Energy rain.
Shooting star. Fire! Got it.
Now! Let's go.
Good.
Ah! Now! Gotcha. It's over!
I'm going in.
Okay.
An opening.
Again!
Hang in there.
Eye for an eye.
Let's go.
No problem. Now's our chance.
Again!
What's going on here?
A shining gold star for us.
Another win to add to the list.
Okay, pretty generic one.
Nice.
Like it's always I gotta test it. I'd be like, who has unique
Their
lines?
defenses sure are rock solid.
It's more like we've pushed our way right to their core line. And we'll keep pushing through till we're on the other side.
Yeah, this one's for Murray. You hang in there too, Deputy Commander.
Okay. That sounds like soldats. They're coming from straight ahead. Yo, do we get to fight some soldats? It's more of that new model. They must have called in reinforcements from the city. Surrender, you have no way of making it to the temple. More reinforcements are on their way. Resistance is futile. We'll see about that. It's gonna take more than a couple of soldats to stop us. We're in close quarters, but that won't be an issue.
They're not even phased.
Nope.
There's only 5 of them. Don't be intimidated.
You might want to do a recount, buddy.
Yo! Estelle! Joshua! Yo! What's going on? Yo. Teamwork. Yeah!
What are bracers doing here? Estelle, Joshua, how did you know we were here?
Sorry we're late.
There were a few things we had to take care of first, and we didn't come alone.
Wee woo, wee woo. Cops. Yo, cop dad.
Chief, Dudley.
Just how many reinforcements did you bring?
Yo, hope we didn't keep you waiting. Commence the assault. Open a path for our allies. Yes, sir.
I'm Dudley. Plow. Plow, plow, plow.
Don't sweat running out of bullets. Plenty more where that came from.
Dudley really has friends in high places.
Ashley's practically a one-woman army. She's all the backup he needed to bring.
Also, Ashley's mom is Jenga, if you don't remember.
Now's our chance, Lloyd.
Aim for the joints and it'll be down in no time.
Understood. Let's do this.
Yo!
This one looks worth my while.
Okay, Hellmord. Okay, so let's have some fun. I have an 80% damage reduction. Jesus Christ. That is immense. Restore 10, restore 50% delay. Yeah, let's do that. Shadow formation. We'll take that. Okay.
Let's do this. You're open.
Burst. Probably should have bursted, but it's fine.
All for one.
And one.
One for all. Bam. Hit big. S-Craft.
Engaged.
Rebel shot.
Target going down. Rebel shot.
Oh, cool spins. That's what I like to see.
My turn.
Okay, weakener.
On my radar. Okay, got it.
Modern Cyber soldot piloted by the Ebon Defense Force, far better than the other soldats, dominates the battlefield with ease.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, Cross Crusade 170, Albion Wolf. No, okay, we'll do
Let's go.
Here I go.
Going in. Net set and launch. An opening.
Again.
Thanks.
Go.
Cross Crusade. That's big damage.
Here I go. Going for it.
I'm going in.
Okay, let's do. Ooh, CP plus 40. That's actually really good.
Keep.
Do that.
Engaged.
Ready or not?
Good, good, good. So then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take.
Now!
Now!
Okay, now with 4. Information. Strength MD. Let's do that.
Let's go.
Let's do Rising Sun.
It is.
About time I got this started.
Rainbow shot. There we go.
All 7 elements. Set. Orbital driver. Ready. Rainbow stop.
Oh, she still falls on her. Check this.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. Okay, Rising Sun. Probably shouldn't be using all my CP here, but
Good job, team.
yeah.
Let's keep going.
GG. GG, everyone.
Nice. You ain't seen.
There we go. See, this fight could probably be like negligibly difficult or like super. Like I could have had literally everyone at like level 130 something, whatever Rain's level is with auction droplets, but I didn't want to.
Damn them. This isn't over yet.
So I still want to get as much Master Course XP as possible without it being overly easy.
More reinforcements.
We'll hold the line so you can.
No, let us worry about that. You need to get your asses over to the temple. I'm
Yeah.
leaving Sonya in your hands.
Chief.
Listen to you try to be the hero.
Understood. Stay safe, Chief.
Good luck, Dudley.
Same to you, Regnitz.
Yeah.
Joshua and I will go with them.
And the rest of you provide support at the north exit?
No problem. We're on it.
Bracer Scott.
You'll go all out. I'll use the medical supplies I brought to tend to the injured.
Yeah, that's Altina's voice.
I think you could head to mines then? The people there could use your help.
Then I'll gladly go.
Let's go, everyone!
Okay. Aw, yeah, we got our friends. Took long enough for us to get through the tunnel. Imagine how long it would have taken if we had to do it without help. Just hope everyone else stays safe. And those medical supplies get to first to Tamaray. Get the feeling that, but they'll be okay. Let them worry about themselves. Our job's to focus on saving everyone out of the temple. They're doing fine for the record. We got word through the guild's intel where they're all hiding. Soldar shouldn't be able to use this path to track them down either. Maybe not Soldars, but it won't be a problem for the average soldier. And chances are we'll find a few who have already gone up ahead. So keep an eye out, guys. Okay, yeah, here they are. What's going on, guys? Arkwright, Stella and Joshua. What are you guys bringing? You're bringing Soleil. Killing enemies for CP, CP every turn. Okay, auto HP regen, so another version of the one that I have Ron Ream, Brigid, so it's a different version of basically Brigid, which is fun, but also has auto HP regen instead as well. And then we have you with Subaru, stronger counterattacks after evading. Okay, nice. His speed when okay, so another Sirius. So you could stack those together. Oh Lord. So if you really wanted it, you could stack Sirius and stack Subaru because they're both in first slot to boost your. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That is bonkers when you like think about it.
Yeah.
Warcry.
Now's our chance! Again! Ready or not?
Going for it.
Right. Okay. The thing is, this team actually probably has the least number of like standout units in terms of like big effing damage. Like big honkin' damage, probably the least number of them.
Right, now's our chance. There!
Got a chance!
Okay, giant organ.
It's my turn. You're open! Gotcha.
I'm going in. Now's our chance.
They fainted
Ready or not? Got you on my radar. Okay, got it.
Okay, and especially an engorged, juicy organ, its thick body makes it an irritating foe. Berserker.
I'll take care of it. There! Good job, team. Let's keep going.
This music is so nice. Okay, that's a big thing we're gonna have to fight. Oh wait, does no one here have... Actually, I didn't check. I just saw. Okay, so Fang, Chrono Burst, Soleil. See, I do like that. See, killing enemies or CP every turn would probably be good on certain people. See, it was 4 every turn. 4 every turn, auto HP regen. Affinity, you know, I would rather... Yeah, let's get some Subaru, because that, all I can imagine is having both Subaru and Sirius
Let's make sure we have a plan before fighting that monster.
on someone, and it just being the best. Like, that's all I can imagine. Just an absolute insane amount of damage.
How?
I'm going in. Now's our chance.
Again!
Yeah.
You're done. Eat this.
I'll take care of it. Got you on my radar. Analysis complete.
Monster that emerges from the depths of the earth is wise to avoid skin, which has evolved to swim through scorching hot lava.
Get in.
Here we we go. Big damage.
Battle complete. Remaining on high alert.
Level up.
Nice! You ain't...
Yay! There's more.
There we go.
Gimme. Gimme.
There's some
Rakan
nice
Gem.
junk in that
Break
trunk.
damage plus 80%. Nice. Damage drop more Sepith. You do have break 2. But I am building you towards break. In fact, I should probably move something. Ooh, wait a second. I just realized something. I gave this to you for speed purposes. I could remove... I could have an insane amount of speed. Yeah, I gave Kyoko to you for speed purposes, but I can just make up for it entirely. There. Yeah, so now her break is insanely high. So Altair, high, yeah, increase. Yeah, high HP, increase break. Yeah, no, that's it. Snage, yeah, increase crit damage. Yeah. Okay. Now I got that. Could have worked well on Lloyd, but unfortunately, I'm really focused pretty hard on making Temperability. See you later, Nekade. Yeah, I'll probably also call it soon. I'm really focused on making Lapis just absolutely great. And I feel like it's definitely a case of character favoritism.
I hope Dudley's side is doing all right.
I'm just like, yeah, I really like Lapis.
I'm sure they're swell.
Want her to do really well.
Scott, like a full-on bracer gang.
Yeah, he'll be totally fine. So let's focus on the Moon Temple just ahead.
Yeah, let's focus on the Moon Temple.
Just be careful about this.
And like that's the odd part about having Stella's here. Yeah, Stella's here, Joshua's here. It's great. The whole gang is here. And by whole gang, I mean ones that showed up in Azure and Zero. Okay, do that because whatever. Get all the HP back, or most of the HP back. Giant Oregon. Go. Dick.
Right. I'm going in. Now's our chance.
Don't mind me just doing that.
I'll take care of it. Got him. Now.
I'm going in. Fire. Battle complete. Remaining on high.
Static, like, have they been there the whole? No, they just joined in the tunnel.
Got him. Don't let up.
Okay, it's so nice having, like, the Yuna and Noelle build of just like, hey, have status ailment central, of like have Gloom and Murakumo on at the same time is just phenomenal. Like it is ridiculously good. Like it's not even funny how good it is.
I'm going in.
It's like literally they can't do shit against me if they're susceptible to status ailments.
Going for it.
Okay.
How? Here I go. About time I
200 CP damage boost. See, the thing is, I don't think Randy is like he's strong, definitely. Oh, cool. Could petrify. I don't think I really built like I didn't really look at Randy all that much. He's not built like he should be. He could be a lot stronger, I feel. Is there any? Let's look at some UR. Have a great night, Bison. Thank you for joining, Keev, and thank you for the well wishes. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be calling it soon here myself, because I can feel myself getting tired as well. So should probably call it while I'm ahead. Yeah, let's just move up to here. And yeah, this is this is where I'll save and exit back to the title. So, with that, made quite a bit of progress in Reverie Corridor and in Lloyd's path. Should be moving on to, I presume, the dungeon that will be the climax of his path, and then moving on to Act 5. Although, did I forget to... Yeah, I forgot to add Act 4 to the stream title like an idiot. Oh well, not a big deal. Regardless, thank you Neko Dave, thanks you Keeve for dropping by, thank you anyone else who dropped by and lurked, much appreciated. Hope you all have a very nice night, and will join me on Friday when I stream some more Trails into Reverie. Bye.